Puma.
All right, guys, we are live. Welcome to the 10 Cents Podcast. This is episode 99.
Shout out to Wayne Gretzky.
Hey, man, I need more energy when you say that, man. Welcome. Yo,
episode
99 in this
What do you want?
Shout out to, what's that guy's name we have on our team? JJ Watt.
What's that guy's name we have on our team?
I can't even think about it. Who's on my team? I don't even know.
That's funny.
You know who? Kyler Murray.
Come on, man.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Wow.
We'll get
Yeah, I
there.
can't wait to talk about this joke of
Okay.
a franchise.
All right, so let's get started. Unfortunately, just a little bit ago, about 30 minutes now, news started popping, trending. Rest in peace to legendary Boston Celtics center Bill Russell. Passed away today.
Yeah, man.
Legend.
Yeah, legend. Absolute legend. Yeah, most NBA rings, right? As a player.
Greatest winner, NBA history.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
really, yeah.
R.I.P. for
Is
sure.
that just because
R.I.P. for sure.
because he's a Celtic, or
That's part of it, but beneficiary of superstar upon superstar and Hall of Famer on that team also.
okay.
So,
Very
but
good.
okay, if you want to call him that, that's fine.
All right. Well, let's get things cracking in the first quarter. Obviously, NFL is ramping up quickly. Training camps opened, and they're in full swing. We've actually had a couple guys get hurt just recently too, right? Tampa Bay starting center Jansen went down with a knee. Looks like
Brady.
Looks like he might be out for the season. And then I saw, who was it? The defensive tackle for the Niners. Damn it. That just happened today. He blew out his biceps, and they're expecting him to miss the 2022 season.
Yep.
Why you blow out your biceps? That's
Luda.
Yeah,
That's
nuts, right?
I hear you.
Luda.
Right?
First
Look at-
place locked up. First place, probably first seed locked up.
First
Oh.
seed, sir.
Jeez, a little early.
Pump the
Especially-
brakes.
Especially with
Early.
Brady's main blocker out now. Tampa
It
Bay
wa-
was one of the teams we had to watch out for.
Yeah, it wasn't Tampa you were going to have to watch out for, though.
Yeah, it is. Tampa, maybe
was
the Niners.
Mighty Eagles, baby.
And
Those
come
Eagles
on.
might
there
be
was a
right.
third team. There was a third team. It wasn't the Eagles.
It was the mighty
It was,
Eagles. It's all
wow.
good.
All right.
I can't remember the other team. In the
They,
NFC.
hey, but they said the Saints were going to beat Tampa Bay this year. That's what the pundits are saying.
Yeah, they say that the
believe the
Saints have a
pundits?
shot at it.
No, but
Yeah.
I'll just tell you what the pundits are saying.
It
Well,
all
you know
depends
what?
on which
They-
Jameis Winston shows
They,
up.
they said Tampa Bay was going to win the Super Bowl last year. That didn't happen. So a lot of
See.
shit can be said in the beginning of the season, and
Very true.
Don't mean they ain't going to happen.
I feel
Very
like
true.
the other team was was it the Packers? Maybe not. I can't.
It had to be
remember
the
who it was.
Packers, yeah, but whatever.
There's a team in Dallas that somebody might want
No.
There you go.
Come on.
Stop.
Just
Stop.
to. All right, well, Rams, congratulations, boys.
First seed, boys. First
Well
seed
done.
locked up.
Say you want to anoint him then? Or you want
Wow.
to crown him?
Right?
Crown
Want
him?
to crown him? Well, I guess we crowned him then.
All right. Next one. Well, let's just do it now. Julio Jones signed with the Bucks.
Mhm.
Anything?
That's a good move for the
Mm-mm.
Bucks. That's okay. Look, just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Go for it.
I mean, he's still talented, right? He's not the old Julio Jones, and you still have
Right.
Mike Evans and
And Godwin.
Godwin. I mean, so he's your three. He gets to run against the number threes. He's going to win that more often than not, especially in the red zone. That's where he's going to pay dividends.
but he has no Gronk, right?
Yeah, I don't know about
It
that.
does, you're right, but in the red zone, he gets to go against a
I mean,
5'10"
do-
safety.
yeah.
He's going to
Do
win
you-
that.
Do you consider?
How do you know
like-
that? He can't separate. He hasn't been able to separate for
Yeah, but it's still
Yeah,
got
but
the
we're
3
talking
hype.
years
about
now.
We're talking about the red zone. I'm talking about the
Still
red
got the
zone.
hype. Put it up high.
Yeah,
But
just throw those
I-
back shoulder fades.
is
Not to mention, you don't catch touchdowns. So
is any one of those receivers that Mick just mentioned, are any one of them really a true number one?
I would say,
I think Evans
I think
is-
Evans is a
Evans-
true number
yeah.
one. He just
Evans
doesn't
is
stay
the-
healthy.
I don't
The
know.
problem
Evans
is they
is
don't
the-
stay healthy.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think Godwin.
I think he's a number
could
one
be
just because
also,
he's in
but,
Tampa.
Yeah,
That's
Godwin
just-
could be too, but Evans right now, if you have to say who's the number one, I would say Evans is the number one. Godwin.
Regardless, this is still a step back from them last year. Because Antonio Brown was he was kicking ass last year. And now
So-
he's gone. And
and
Julio,
so
they
is Brown.
replaced with Julio.
It sounds like you guys are trying to convince yourself that Tampa's not on the radar. To me, that's what it sounds
No,
like.
no, they're on the radar. I'm
Okay.
talking about Julio and you saying whatever it was you said.
Whenever
I'm
you
saying
have
that's still a step backwards.
wherever Brady's
where they
at,
were at
you
last
got to keep him on your radar. So I give credit to Brady. So he can get it done, but he doesn't have the tools he had last year.
Yep.
And with the acquisition of
The only tool he doesn't have is Gronk.
well, Gronk, and then his defensive
Brown,
guy,
and a
his
step
defensive
backwards.
guy that you just said earlier, right?
No, that was the
That was
center.
a center.
Okay, whatever. He's missing him, but I don't think he's got what he got
Yeah.
last year.
Well, I mean, but you could say the same thing about you guys. You're missing your anchor on the offensive line.
Yeah, but he was just
Who
the
was
anchor.
it? Oh, Whitworth.
Oh, yeah, one of the best left tackles in the game
That's lasted for a while.
many,
Look,
many years.
And you guys have,
Yeah,
and you
but
guys
he
have
was
replaced.
38 years old, so he
Right.
was old, and he wasn't
know,
what he used to.
but he was still.
He was still very good.
But
he
you
was still
haven't
very
replaced
good.
the talent that OBJ has at the receiver position. You haven't replaced that.
no, we haven't.
Yeah. Well, and you guys got to be a little bit worried because I saw something about Jefferson having a knee issue.
I saw that too.
His
It's something
knee surgery
minor.
that he had.
Van Jefferson?
hasn't,
Yeah.
it hasn't done well.
Well,
But we
he'll-
picked up another starting receiver who could be a number one if he had
Who,
a decent
Robinson?
quarterback thrown to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention we may get OBJ back, but that'll be at the end of the year, so that don't even matter if
Okay.
he comes back.
All right. Next one. Metcalf re-ups with
Nothing
the
to worry about.
Seahawks. Signed a new deal.
First seed.
Hey, we're saving this. All this stuff's getting memorialized, right?
All right. But yes. It's
All right, 'cause-
it's documented. It's
'cause
we've
we
got
need to
video
have
of it
a-
also.
I'm gonna go back and do what we got wrong and right again. I'm gonna go back
Yeah.
and do some of that.
That'd be
What
good.
episode was this? Tell me again.
99.
This is the Wayne Gretzky.
Luda, what does that mean?
That means we're gonna get it.
No,
We're running
see,
it
That
back.
means
He
Aaron
doesn't get
Donald. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
So you
I
think
don't-
this is the Aaron Donald episode?
This is the Aaron
Tell me.
Donald
Right.
episode.
So again, Metcalf re-upped with the Seahawks. He signed a new deal. What do you guys think? I think he had to do it. That's
You
why I
had to
put
do
it in a
that.
text.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
your
you
money
had to
now
do it.
because who's throwing you the ball?
He
But if
was,
you're-
yeah.
If you're Seattle, you have to do it too because who else are you going to go watch there? You're not going to go watch the two
Lockett.
crap quarterbacks.
Right.
You
Lockett.
have to do that. Lockett, maybe, but he's not going to be the same.
And then
guy.
didn't they just have the running back retire?
Carson.
Carson?
Retired? Yeah.
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 So-
He's the face of Seattle now. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he's like the exciting one between him and Lockett. Even though Lockett puts up numbers quietly,
Yeah.
and I don't think the money was that outrageous. Honestly, there was
No.
I think
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't
Yeah.
when you think about it. I mean, what other guys are getting paid, like
Yeah,
it seemed reasonable for
What
what
Christian
Metcalf
Kirk got
was.
paid? Let's just start.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
All right, next one. Jimmy G. Rumors are Seahawks, Texans, or even the Giants now.
I'd say
Giants, really, huh?
If
I'm
you're
sick of
Jimmy
this
G, where
saga.
would you want to go?
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you going to Seattle?
And you already know the division.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you know the
you're going
division.
straight to Seattle.
But does that happen? Remember, it's got to be a trade, right? For Jimmy G.
But if you're Seattle, why would you not? Like you have Drew Lock and you have what's the other kid's name?
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nah.
Oh God, Jesus. Yeah, they
Well,
need to do that.
what
They
would
need
you-
to pull
what-
that trigger?
What would you give up, Jay?
What do you want? Draft picks. I'm giving up draft
Yeah,
picks.
you'd have to give up draft picks, but I mean, you're probably not
Yeah.
having to give up a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
Well,
Jimmy
you
G's
shouldn't
not
give up a whole lot. Yeah.
Yeah, probably like a third or a fourth rounder, maybe.
I feel
PK.
like one of us could GM that deal. Really, I really feel like one of us could GM that deal.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Metcalf
right.
for Jimmy G. Yeah, they weren't.
Last. Okay, let's get into it.
Okay, all of us
It's time to
except
get into
Ed.
it.
Except Ed could GM it.
All right, let's get into it. Kyler got his money with some stipulations.
Let me just say.
Oh,
Let-
the
let-
stipulations have
let-
since been removed. in
They
case
have,
you guys
they
did not
have.
know
I
that.
They have, but
Let
still.
Mick
Which speaks
Mick
volumes
answer.
about
Go
that
ahead.
franchise and what of a
Let
joke
Mick
it is.
answer. Let Mick
Exactly.
answer this one.
I'm going to step back. I'm just going to say one thing. I will defend him on the fact that they didn't look. You could have put that stuff in on the side and not put that in because it does make him look like he's just out there just winging it, right? But that's the Cardinal franchise. Like this is what I'm trying to tell you, boys. This is a dysfunctional franchise. It starts with the ownership, and then Kime is just a puppet of the Bidwells. And anyway,
So why? Okay, so are you going to be really truthfully following your AFC team this year? Then instead,
I told you. Cardinals are my number one team in spite of everything else. But I am looking over at the best team in LA, and that's the Chargers. I am looking over there
Oh
too.
shit!
You
Come
guys-
on.
I have a
What?
question. What made you ever pick the Cardinals?
This is new.
They've
Okay,
never
that's
been
so-
winners. They've
so
never
here it
been
is.
winners.
Go back
I'm glad
again.
you asked.
Give it up
I'm
again.
glad you asked because
Yep.
I've told this story before, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
You know,
Kurt
you guys
Warner.
know.
And tell
No.
us who you were before.
Matt
It's
Leinart.
Kurt Warner.
You guys know I'm a habitual team switcher, right? You know that. And there's another person that we know who may or may not be a habitual team switcher as well. So
But we've got a couple now. There's
Yeah.
more than
There are
just
a
one or
couple.
two.
Bravo.
There's,
there,
there's
yeah.
I'm
There's
calling
one
out
that-
another one who used to
KD?
follow a team out in Texas.
Yeah, and then
But whatever.
and then went on social values. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
What they
Bob
do
and
for the
I,
community.
right? Bob and I wanted to root for the same team. Okay, he was rooting for the Lions. I was a Raider fan at that time, and I was sick of the Raiders. 07.
What? You
Yes.
were wrong.
I was a Raider fan.
Okay. Okay.
Habitual
Oh,
team
but don't
switcher. I told you.
forget, he
Goodness
was a Cowboys
gracious.
fan.
I was a Cowboy
before
fan a
that.
long time ago. I was a Ram fan. I was, I like winners. Okay, like winners. Anyway, so we said, look, who can we beat that's not winning? So it couldn't be a Bay Area team because he was a Raider. He didn't like the Niners. I was I was a Raider fan. I
Couldn't
didn't
be
like
the
the
Niners.
Niners.
Yeah.
It couldn't be that, right? And it couldn't be the Chargers because Raiders and Chargers were
Right,
you
and
know,
that was San
rivals.
Diego.
And Bob was a Lions fan. The Lions don't have any rivals, so it is what it is. So we said, fine. Nobody's a
Make
rival with the
themselves.
Lions, right? So we
Yeah.
were like, look, okay, let's pick Arizona. They're close. They're not good.
But Bob became a Lions fan because the Rams moved, right? Is that what it was?
Yes.
No, well,
All right, Louis, you tell it because
he was a Lions fan ever since I can't remember. I don't remember him being a
Right,
Raider
probably
fan
because
or-
of Barry Sanders more than
Right,
anything.
and
Oh my
then
gosh.
afterwards, since there's no team in LA,
right,
that's when
they decided to do the Cardinals.
Cardinal thing,
Right.
Yeah.
So we chose the Cardinals, and I was reluctant because Liner ended up being the quarterback. And
Yeah.
I hate SC, but I'm like, fine, we'll be it so we could be fans together. That's how we got to the
Right, and then you stuck with it, but when the Rams came back, Bob
Yes.
jumped ship.
yes.
Why did you have to be fans together?
Right.
Oh,
We like
you know,
to do
it's a brotherhood,
something.
man.
We like to do some things together. He's
Well,
second best brother. Besides
it's-
Luda,
nah.
second best brother.
It-
You know how it goes.
it's
Just
like- it's
curious.
like-
were
it's
y'all
like
were
when-
y'all in the bed together when y'all had this conversation? Like, what-
Man, we back to back.
No
We've
judgment.
Done it. We've done
Holding
it back to back before.
They're like the Michelangelo
Front to back.
painting.
We've done it back to back before. All right.
Michelangelo painting, one across each other on the couches.
Except it was penises. No, I'm just kidding.
It
Just the
sounds-
tip. Just the
Hey,
tip.
hey, jealousy is a bad trait for a man.
They
That's
doing
cool.
that.
That's cool. That's all right.
Jealousy is a
Hey,
bad trait.
look,
So
I
let's-
did something very bad with one of my brothers before. You see how that turned out for me. So I'm just saying.
All right, so go ahead, Mick. Explain this.
Thank you.
Kyler
All right.
Murray.
So the only thing that I will say that I will side with him on is we didn't, the Cardinals didn't have to do that, put that in his contract. It was stupid. And look at what it cost. Obviously, he's got it removed. But other than that, his leadership has to be questioned. He's a talented quarterback. There's no doubt about it. But his leadership is what's going to be his Achilles heel until he starts taking the blame for everything that happens and instead of just the glory when they do well. He's going to get this criticism. And once he figures that out, I think that he will endear himself. Not to mention, we got to win games we're supposed to win. We got to win some of these playoff games. That we haven't gotten a Super Bowl. We've been to one Super Bowl that I know of. And if you want to establish yourself as one of those Kurt Warner, the one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, maybe the greatest quarterback, Luda.
Okay,
Yes.
stop it.
Well, I have to say that.
I know you
told
do.
him
You're
I'm
like contractually obligated.
contractually obligated. So that being said, I'm still not a big proponent of Kyler. He's going to have to win me back. Floor's
All right.
yours, boys.
No, and yeah, you're right. With the stipulations they put, which they did take out, it kind of shows you that the organization doesn't really trust Kyler right now.
Yeah, but then if that's the case, why do you give him the money?
well,
Right.
I think
What's
they,
your
have
options?
Right.
yeah.
What
What
are
are
your
your
options?
options? Now,
Yeah,
I
they
think
had
they,
to.
yeah. So to me, it's like
This whole having to
Kyler
is
has
a-
to prove.
is-
He
That's
has to
a bunch
prove
of
himself.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
he has to prove himself still. But he got his money.
Did his contract expire this next, or was
No.
there 1 year left?
Yep. So it was this year and next year, and
You know what?
you have
Fuck
to
it.
make that
Franchise
decision.
tag him. Franchise tag him for 2 years. Then
That's what I would have done.
yeah,
That's what I would have
that's
done.
why you don't have
Well,
to. Do it.
and not only that, but especially if you are questioning his, him honing his craft, right? Like
Yeah.
if he's not putting in the extra time because I also saw, didn't they make it like known in the contract too that he had to be at all OTAs
I think there was
as
something
well,
like that as well. I
to
think there was
be
something
the
like that.
leader of the team, you know,
See,
type
they
thing.
put,
So-
they put all that stuff in there for a reason. It's because
Right.
for
Right.
whatever reason, they saw something they didn't like.
Right.
But yes, why do you give him that money? Then he complains about it a little bit or fires back at them on that press conference or whatever it was he had, which I don't blame him. And then they take it out. They just look like a freaking joke,
Yeah.
which is what they've always
Yeah.
been, except for when Warner and Fitzgerald were there. But that franchise is nothing but a joke. They go back and forth, flip
No love in the Carson Palmer years.
I was just gonna say that, but good
No,
job.
no. Those were hollow. Those were hollow. Carson Palmer, those are hollow. That dude,
Oh,
but hold
okay.
on, that dude threw 6 interceptions in the NFC Championship game. He's still throwing interceptions in his backyard.
What about Jake Summers? I mean, come on, you guys have had some
Jake the
some
Snake?
great quarterbacks.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
Great. Carson Palmer's best days were with Cincy.
The Bengals. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah,
USC.
I tend to agree with
Another
you. on that.
SC quarterback.
Yeah.
That y'all love. Y'all love y'all SC quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You know,
Love
hopefully,
we had
uh,
Barkley. Remember?
We had them all.
Barkley.
Yeah.
Liner,
We had
Barkley.
every single one.
Yeah, we had them all.
Yeah. Yep.
Man.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Run the gambit.
Let's get into
Hey, and we
some-
had Josh Rosen. How about that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Who signed with the Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did he sign with the Browns? I thought he was a
Yeah.
backup to Brady. Okay.
No,
okay.
he's
backing
signed
up
with the-
Cleveland.
Yep.
Mm.
All right, let's get into predictions this week. Win totals. I think we did the NFC and AFC West last time, correct? So,
And
Uh,
East.
oh, you guys did the East already?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't on that
We
week.
weren't.
So, all right, so we're going to get into NFC
winning
and
everything.
AFC South. So let's start it off with the AFC South.
Okay.
AFC South, huh?
It's the Colts to lose, isn't it?
I would-
Or Tennessee. I mean, it depends on who you ask, right?
Depends. It depends on who you ask, basically. So let's start off with the Texans. Let's go through the schedule, and you all say wins or losses, right?
Right.
Let's just
Oh,
throw it
for
out there,
everything.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're home against the Colts opening week.
Why don't we talk about games that you think they can win? There's no
Okay,
need to go
all
there.
right,
Let's talk about
let's-
games you think.
okay. So third week of the season, they're at Chicago.
No.
I don't think no, I don't think they'll win that.
I think that's a game that's up in the air. I mean, what has Chicago shown anybody?
I think with them, it's
Remind me of
every game's
who's the
up in air.
quarterback for the Texans again?
Teddy, it's in Tyrod.
Who? Oh, Tyrod. Oh,
Is it
that's right.
Tyrod?
I
yeah.
think it is.
Don't get me wrong. I love Anthony Hamilton, but I don't think that he's going to win at all. That's who he reminds me of. Tyrod Taylor and Anthony Hamilton are the same person.
I
If
just
you don't believe that, show me where they've been in the same room at the same time. That's the same person.
I just haven't seen enough
He's a
out of
soul singer.
Chicago.
He's not a ball player.
I mean, Justin Fields.
Oh yeah, he'll get it done.
Hmm.
And then
I
what's
think
their-
he's
what's-
going to be better next year.
Yeah, no, he'll get it done.
This
Alright.
year. This year.
This year.
Another one on the schedule is at Jacksonville.
Okay.
Eh.
No.
They have a
Okay.
puncher's chance there.
Flip a coin.
They have
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
That's
puncher's
what I'm
chance
saying.
there.
I think
I've already
I
given
think-
you two.
I
Then they
think
got
that-
Jacksonville at home. That's it.
So
All
they're
the
gonna
rest
split-
of them.
yeah.
Who's Jacksonville's coach? I know Urban is out. Who's the coach now?
Oh,
Don't know.
crap.
It's it's Doug Peterson. Yeah,
That's right.
those are dubs.
That's right.
Those are dubs. Sorry.
Mm.
Oh yeah. You've got
Well, who?
it.
I'll say
got
he's
it.
a better coach.
Wait,
I'll say he's a
Jacksonville's
better
that's a dub or Texans is a dub.
Jacksonville got the dub.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
you're riding
Jacksonville-
with Peterson. You're riding with Peterson.
You're right. I am.
Of course he is.
Hey, that dude left his shit on the way out.
Here's
of
the- here's
Philly.
the- Here's the rest of their schedule, just so you guys know. Obviously, they're going to play the Colts twice, right?
Yeah.
They're at the
L's.
Broncos. That's an L.
L.
They're home against the Chargers. That's an L.
L.
They're at the Raiders. That's an L.
L.
They're home against the Titans. L.
L.
They're home against the Eagles. L.
Jesus Christ.
They're at the Giants. They're home against
Hey.
the Commanders. They're at the Dolphins. That's an L. They're home against the Browns.
Oh my God. Somebody called the Texans organization.
They're
Just
at
tell
the
them forfeit this
Cowboys.
whole season. Prepare for
They're
that.
they're
I
home
just-
against the Chiefs.
Just watch this one.
And yeah, then they're at Titans,
Oh
home
my
Jags,
God.
at Colts. So
I got him with 2 wins.
Do you?
They're gonna. They
Who
might
was
have
it?
a surprise
I'm-
win in there.
I'm
Somewhere.
gonna give you
If-
one.
Like against
I'm
the
giving one.
Commanders.
They have the number 1 pick next year in the draft. That's what I'm saying.
If Matt,
number
what's your quarterback name, Luda? Eddie P? Is Matt what's his
Stafford.
face?
Stafford.
Stafford. If Stafford could go 0 for 16 in this league,
True.
These
Right. Anything's
Tyrod
possible.
Taylor, and y'all know me, black QBs, baby. But hey, nope.
See, now I'm confused now, man. I
Why?
figured you would at least give him one win, do black actors.
Hell nah. And it ain't Tyrod's fault. It ain't Tyrod's fault. It ain't Tyrod's fault.
All right,
All right.
moving on
Chest
to the
condition.
Colts. Let's get to the Colts now. So the Colts, do you want to go game by game on this one?
Yeah, let's run through it quickly.
All right. So at the Texans,
That's a win.
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 at Jacksonville,
Win.
Win.
Loss.
home against the Chiefs,
That's a loss.
Loss.
That's a loss.
home against the Titans,
No,
That's a
Win.
loss.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
give him a
win.
home
Win.
against the Chiefs. I'm giving a win there. Keep going.
I give him a loss on both.
They're tough in
Okay.
Indy. They're
so,
tough in Indy.
so right now, Rick, you'd have the Colts at 1-3 in their first
1
four
and 3.
games.
1 and 3.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Then they're at the Broncos.
Mm.
That could be a flipper upper.
Yeah, I'll take the Broncos at home. Mile high.
But
Okay.
if that, yeah, I'll give him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 and 4. Hey, y'all remember who their quarterback
All right,
is, right?
so 1 and
It's Matt
4.
Ryan. Just saying.
Yep.
1 and 4.
Okay. 1-4. Okay. And then they're home against the Jags.
They'll get
One
win.
W.
Win.
Okay.
Win.
At the Titans.
Loss.
They're gonna split those. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
split,
they're
I'm
gonna
splitting
split. So I don't care.
Okay.
3. Yeah,
All right.
that's fine. 3 and 3 or 3 and
Home
4.
against the Commanders.
W.
Nah, the defense is for the Commanders is gonna kill them.
Okay. At the Patriots.
Loss.
Loss.
At the Raiders.
Loss. Let's go Raiders.
Mm.
Home against the Eagles.
Win.
Loss.
Just kidding.
Oh, the losses. Such a big
home-
blowout. Oh my
home,
god.
home against the Steelers.
They're gonna win that.
Win.
I don't
Yeah.
believe that Trubisky's getting it done.
Nah,
right.
win.
At,
Yeah.
at the Cowboys.
They're gonna
Win.
win. that.
They're gonna win that game so big, it's crazy.
At the
Big win.
Vikings.
Mm.
W.
That's a win.
Home against the Chargers.
That's a
Loss.
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 At the Giants.
That's a win.
Win.
And home against the Texans.
That's a win.
Win.
You
That's-
guys
that sounds
basically
500.
have them. I was
Sounds
just going to
500.
say they're
Yeah.
a 500 team. So they went from
Yeah.
being one of the tops to
9 and 8.
it, basically.
Hey man.
I think I only had them losing
All right.
5 or 6. Not.
Nah,
Not
I
eight.
don't think the Matt Ryan thing is an upgrade at this point in the game. They better pray that their running back does big things again.
Well, yeah.
You
That's
know
what
what
we
they,
talk.
you know what
Well, I
they
think
should
he
do?
will for sure.
Taylor, and then you got Pittman, and you got, I mean,
They should back the truck up at Andrew Luck's house and see if he wants to come back.
he not.
I think.
Yeah.
I think. Not Liner.
he not.
I think
coming
Ryan is an upgrade a little bit.
You think?
Over.
Carson
Wentz.
Carson Wentz,
Wentz.
I believe
It's
so
a-
too.
I give you okay, fine. If it's one, it's an incremental one, but like not enough.
Yeah,
when he-
it's not
yeah,
anything
nah.
huge.
No, but I mean, if
But he's
Ryan
always
can
been
not make
better
the
than Wentz.
mistakes, then
Well,
I mean,
Yeah.
their offense. Was
I just-
potent.
I
Well, he
never
doesn't have
understand.
to.
That's what I'm saying. You it's
He's got
all
Jonathan,
about
he's got Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan
And they
Taylor
got a good
and
defense.
their play action.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
he's
it's all
better. He
about.
better figure it out because Matt Ryan is
Yeah.
the king of throwing for 400 yards and still losing. Like
True.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, we saw it
All
in
right.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we sure did. Okay, here we go. Jacksonville. We'll just go through and try to pick out the wins.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. At the Commanders,
Loss.
No.
home against the Colts,
Loss.
Loss.
at the Chargers,
Loss.
at the Eagles,
Loss.
Loss.
home against the Texans,
Maybe.
Win.
Maybe.
That's
okay, at the Colts.
Loss.
Win.
They'll
I said
split
they were
one
gonna
of those.
split.
Yeah,
Okay,
they'll
all
split
right,
one
all
of those.
right. Home against the Giants.
Win.
Win.
Wow, all right.
Doug
Yeah.
Peterson knows NFC
Yeah.
East.
Right. Okay, home against the Broncos.
No.
Loss.
Loss.
Home against the Raiders.
No.
Loss.
Loss. Let's go Raider.
At
gang.
the Chiefs.
No.
Loss.
Home against the Ravens.
No.
Loss.
Loss.
At
They
the
switched
Lions.
quarterbacks.
Mm.
Mm.
Win.
They got a puncher's chance there too.
At
Yeah.
the Lions.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
At the Titans.
Loss.
Home against the Cowboys.
No.
Loss.
Big win.
Loss.
Crazy win. Big
Stop
win.
it.
So big.
At the Jets.
Win.
Mm.
That's
That's a
New
win.
That's
Jersey.
a toss up.
That's New
That's
Jersey.
That's in
toss-up.
New York. In New York
Loss.
Toss-up.
in December.
New York
Uh,
kind of. I'm taking New York. I'm taking Zach to bounce
Yeah.
back. I'm taking Zach.
Okay.
To bounce back.
Yeah.
At the Texans.
Maybe.
They're gonna
Win.
split one of those. They're gonna split. those.
Nah.
At-
Win.
And then home against the Titans.
Loss.
So
Loss.
they maybe 3 to 4 wins.
Sounds
Basically.
about
This is
right.
going to be the worst division in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Tennessee Titans. Last one for these guys.
This is who's winning it.
Okay, here we go. Home against the Giants.
Win.
W.
At Buffalo.
Loss.
W.
Home against the Raiders.
W.
Loss.
Mm.
I think they lose that.
At the Colts.
We have no passing game.
W.
Loss.
They're going to lose at the Colts. They're going
At-
to split.
The Commanders.
That's a win.
W.
That's a win.
Probably a win.
Right now, Luda's got them 5-0,
Yeah, I do.
just so you guys know. All right. Home against the Colts.
W.
Win.
At Houston.
Win.
W.
Okay. 7-0 from Luda.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
goodness.
Kansas City.
It's a
Oh,
loss.
that's a loss.
That's a loss.
Yeah.
Home against Denver.
Loss.
Loss.
I would say W.
I'll take Russell.
Okay. 8-1 from Luda right now. All right. Here we go. At Green Bay.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
loss.
when is that going to be?
That's a loss.
What
That is
month?
November 17th.
Is it snowing by then?
And it's a
Yeah.
5:00 game.
Is it
it's-
snowing?
Loss.
I still
It
say
could
loss,
be.
but it
Well,
could
it
be
don't
snow.
matter.
I get it. I get what Nick's saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Home against Cincinnati.
That's a loss.
That-
That's
loss.
probably a loss.
That's
yeah.
probably
Okay.
a loss.
At Philly.
With W
Win.
for sure.
Big loss.
W.
Oh,
W.
big win.
God. The worst loss of the season.
Ooh, they're going to rumble. They're going to rumble in Philly.
Home against Jacksonville.
That's be embarrassed.
W. W.
At the Chargers.
That's an
Oh,
L.
loss.
That's an
Yeah.
L.
Okay.
Home
I'll get,
against
I'll give
Houston.
the L.
That's a win.
Win.
That's a W.
Home against the Cowboys.
W.
Big
I think they
W.
lose
And
That's
that.
an
then
L.
at Jacksonville.
W.
So basically, Tennessee is the favorite
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
thing based off of what we just did
I
from a
got it. I
scheduling
got it.
standpoint.
Tennessee, the Colts, Texans, and Jaguars in that order.
I got the Colts and
I'll flip.
Tennessee flipped.
I'm going.
I'm gonna- Go ahead.
I was going to say I'm going to go Tennessee Colts, and then I think I'm leaning towards Jacksonville and then
Oh
Houston.
Yeah,
shit!
that's
come
what I
on,
got.
man.
That's what I got.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna
All
go
right.
with a rookie quarterback. Well,
Here we
not,
go.
Not rookie, but whatever.
NFC South.
NFC South.
Let's
see.
start off with. Unfortunately, he's not here. Of course, we'll start off with the Falcons. Here we go.
They're going to be the doormats of the NFC
Shouldn't be
South.
laughing, but anyways, all right. Here we go.
Who's
They
their
start off-
quarterback?
Mariota was just named the starter.
Oh boy.
They are
Oh,
going to be the
boy.
doormats.
Here we
A lot,
go.
of, lot of RPOs coming out of that camp.
This is the one I think the Falcons should have been looking at Jimmy G. I think that should have been a name they should have considered.
I
But-
should have been looking at anybody. God,
So here we go.
please.
Home against the Saints,
Loss.
at the Rams,
Loss.
Big loss.
at the Seahawks.
Possible
It
win.
win. It's a win if
Possible.
they don't get a
That-
quarterback.
It's a
Possible,
toss up.
right.
Yeah.
That's a
as of
toss-up.
right now, I'm saying a win.
Okay. Home against the Browns. Depends on who the
W.
quarterback is.
W.
But I think
W. there.
I think they got enough running backs and defense.
Jacoby
They'll pull
Brissett
that-
versus Mariota
they'll
All right.
pull that off.
at the Bucks.
Loss.
Loss.
Home against the Niners.
Loss.
Loss.
Depends on.
No,
yeah,
it's a loss.
yeah, they have Niners not too much.
At Bengals. Loss.
Loss.
Home against the Panthers.
W.
Justin,
They might
thinks the
win that.
Panthers are going to be good, man.
I don't
My
know.
son thinks the
Hold
Panthers
on.
are going to be good.
Who do they get? They
It
got,
is-
They got Baker.
Baker.
They got Baker and Darnold as their quarterback.
Darnold is
But
it's an open
again-
quarterback.
It's a division game. You know it goes either way.
loss.
True.
I could
And
see
it's
those
home.
splitting. Yeah, they might split.
I'll say they're gonna
Yeah.
split. So whatever it is, just
Okay.
Home and home.
Here we go.
yeah.
Home
I'll wait
against
and
the
win.
Chargers.
Loss.
Loss.
At Carolina.
Well, we already said
Split.
we're there.
No,
Split.
they literally played them 2 times in 3
Yeah,
weeks.
so we're going to split.
Yeah.
Split.
Okay.
That's
All
a
right.
splitter.
Home against the Bears.
Win.
I don't
Win.
know. I say loss.
At Washington.
I say win.
Loss.
I say
Win.
win.
Hey, Washington doesn't have a quarterback. Who's the quarterback for Washington?
Wentz.
Isn't it still that one?
Oh, is it
Yeah,
Wentz?
It's Wentz.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I couldn't remember where he went.
They're fine.
Steeler at home against the Steelers.
Loss.
Loss.
Steelers win.
At the Saints.
Loss.
Loss.
Jameis
At
throwing
the
dubs
Ravens.
up.
Loss.
Loss.
Home against the Cardinals.
Win.
W.
Win.
Sorry, Mick.
It is what it is.
Oh, that'll be your Happy New Year's right there. By the way, that's on the first. Of,
I'll be drunk.
January.
I won't even know the game happened.
and then the last
Oh.
game is home against the Bucks.
Loss.
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 Agreed. Okay, here we go.
Was that
Carolina's
like
turn.
2 and 47?
Yeah. Here we go.
that's
Carolina.
team.
Home
Trash.
against the Browns.
Loss.
Loss.
That's a
No,
win.
win. That's the
That's a
Baker
win.
Mayfield.
Yep, the revenge
farewell
game.
tour right there.
All right. You're assuming he's the starter.
Y'all put too
He's
much
going to
stock in
start
him.
over.
Yeah, I
Darnold.
think so too.
All right. Here we go. At Giants.
Win.
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 Home against the Saints.
Loss.
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 Home against the Cardinals.
Loss.
We have to win that,
Win.
or I'll have to hear
It's
Justin
loss.
run his mouth all day. I'm taking us
Loss.
on that.
It's a loss. It's a loss.
Home against the Niners.
Loss.
Win.
Wow. At the
Loss.
Rams.
Loss.
Loss.
Home against the Bucks.
Loss.
Loss.
At Atlanta.
Win.
Win.
Yeah.
At Bengals.
Loss.
Loss.
Home against the Falcons.
Split him.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a splitter.
That's a splitter.
All right. At the Ravens.
Loss.
Loss.
Home to the Broncos.
Loss.
At Seattle.
Win.
L-
I'm
win.
taking them in the win.
Might be a win. Yeah.
All right. Home against the Steelers.
Loss.
Win.
Home against the Lions.
Win.
Win.
At the Bucks.
Loss.
And at the Saints.
Loss.
I think they
Loss.
might split one with the Saints. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, if it's the Panthers,
They
we
might
said
split
that-
one.
Yeah,
You never
this-
know. I mean,
what
you're
is-
getting close to almost 500 range there, Mick, with your
Predictions.
win-loss totals. For
Yeah,
the
I
Panthers.
think they're going to be be around 8-9 wins. I
Okay.
believe that. If
All right.
if McCaffrey can stay healthy, obviously.
Well, that's always a big if.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Saints at Atlanta
Win.
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 versus the Bucks.
Loss.
Win.
Loss.
They're going to win that for. Oh, wait, is it home or
It's
away?
home. Home
They're
Win.
winning that one. They're going to win
Okay.
that one.
at Carolina.
Win.
Win.
Home against the Vikings.
Win.
Oh, but I think
Loss.
that game's in
Mexico.
Mexico. I think,
Is it
Loss.
out of the country?
or it's in
Loss.
London, or it's in
Oh.
London because it's
Loss.
got an asterisk next to it. Okay, so home against Minnesota, but it's neutral location. Home to Seattle.
Win.
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 Home to the Bengals.
Loss.
Loss.
At Arizona.
Win.
Loss.
Win.
Mm.
All right, here we go. Home to the Raiders.
Loss.
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 Home to the Ravens.
Loss.
Loss.
At
Mm.
Steelers.
Win.
Oh, win. Yeah, win.
Okay.
Win.
Home to the Rams.
Loss.
Loss.
Win.
At San Francisco.
Loss.
Loss.
Win.
At Tampa Bay.
They're going to
Loss.
split those. So I'd call that they're going
Loss.
to lose that one.
Okay,
So they're
that's
going to
a,
win.
that's a,
They're
All
gonna
that's a
right.
split
splitter.
Home
That's a
against the
splitter.
Falcons.
that. Win.
Win.
At
They
the
might
Browns.
split. They might split one of those
Win.
too.
Win.
The Falcons
Win.
seem to split them a lot.
At the
Yeah.
Eagles. January 1st.
Loss. So
Win.
bad. Loss.
I'm going to say at the Eagles, the Eagles are going to win because it's going to be snowing that day.
Oh my.
And the final game is against the Panthers at home.
Yeah, no, they win.
W.
All right, last one. The Bucks.
So what did they come out at? With all
About
that
10.
right
That sounds like 10
About
wins.
10,
something like that.
10 and 7, roughly. That's what you guys had for them.
All right.
All right, here we go. Schedule for the Bucks. They start off on the road at Dallas.
Win.
Dallas wins that, baby. I got the Cowboys.
I got him winning.
Bucks.
All right.
Bucks.
At the Saints.
Bucks.
Loss.
Win.
I got them losing that.
Okay. So you got them 0-2 already.
I got them 0-2 out the gate.
All right. At Green or home to Green Bay. Sorry. Home to Green Bay.
They're gonna lose.
Mm.
The win. That's a W.
Nah,
Nah, they're gonna win that
Aaron,
one. They're
Aaron,
gonna win that
Aaron
one.
wants. Aaron wants that. Man, they're gonna lose that one.
Have
All
you
right.
seen Aaron? He looks like Nick
Yeah.
Cage in Con Air.
Yes.
Fucking Cameron Poe.
That's the talk.
Home
I
to
don't care what
the
he look
Chiefs.
Like. As long as he got
Loss.
that thing, that's a
Bucks
loss.
at home to
Win.
the Chiefs.
I
They're
would
gonna
say
win. They're
W.
gonna
I
win
would
that
say
game.
W.
Okay.
That's a loss.
Home to the Falcons.
Win.
Win.
W.
At Steelers.
Win.
W.
At Panthers.
Win.
W.
Home to the Ravens.
W.
Win.
That's a tough one. I'll take Tom.
That's a W.
Okay. Home to the Rams.
You know
Loss.
that. Tell them, Luda.
Ooh.
Loss.
Give me the
They've
Bucks.
they
Give me the
haven't-
Bucks.
They haven't beat the Rams in the last 3 seasons, brother.
So you're
Loss.
saying they're due then is what you're telling me.
This is the year Brady gets put out for good.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm here for that
100%.
too.
Remember
I'm
we
here for that
took.
too.
Remember,
Okay,
remember how
so-
we took out Gronk? You're gonna
Bucks
see Brady.
versus Seattle. Neutral field.
Bucks.
Hey guys, guess what? They're gonna
Bucks.
lose that one.
Fuck
No,
you,
they're
Bucks.
not. You don't believe that.
I do.
You're just trying to go for a long
Bucks at
shot.
Cleveland.
Bucks.
Bucks.
Is Deshaun back by then? That's week 8.
That's week 12.
Yeah, he's back. So lost.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's good.
He's just going to come in and start whipping ass, just like
home
that.
against the
It's
Saints.
going to go
Wrong.
down for
That's a
them.
loss.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's a loss. Yeah.
Okay. At the Niners.
Win.
I like
Home
the
again-
Niners.
Home against the Bengals.
Ooh, winning.
Loss.
Winning.
Tom.
At the Cardinals
Yeah, you know that one already.
win.
on Christmas Day.
You know
Big
that
win.
one.
Big
You
win.
already know.
That's a
So
lot.
on Christmas and New Year's, they're gonna
Yeah.
both suck for me.
Jingle bells,
they're gonna
jingle
suck for you.
bells, jingle
We should-
all the way.
Home
Sucks.
against the Panthers
Win.
and at the Falcons.
Win.
Win.
Tell you.
It sounds like
There
a
you go.
12 and
And that's a swan
5.
sound.
Like
It
a
sounds
12 and
12 and
5.
five to me.
I like 10-7. That's a swan song. It's good.
All right, well then
Tom
I'll
go out with
split
a
you
couple-
guys. 11-6. I'm gonna split you guys.
There you go.
There you go. All right. Well, those are
Pause.
your predictions for the AFC South.
Oh yeah,
and
and pause,
NFC.
Rick. Sorry, that
South.
came off aggressive.
Yeah. It really was.
All right. Hey, and just a reminder to all you guys, we're going to actually try to do a live fantasy football draft on Labor
Yeah, what
Day
is that?
weekend. Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
was
home.
that was the plan. So
I think I'll be home.
we'll get there.
Is that for the best
All right.
ball thing?
Was that the 30th of September?
It's like August 30th.
No,
or
Labor Day is
September
like
1st
They-
or
they-
something like that.
yeah.
Is that the
September
first
1st or
weekend in
2nd?
September, right?
Something
Yeah,
like
it's the
that.
First
Yeah.
Monday, yeah.
All right, moving on. One quick thing, NBA. I'm going to throw this to you guys. I saw it on TikTok. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Oh, God.
You have to get rid of one. Who do you pick and why? Dirk Nowitzki, Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, Tim Duncan, or Kevin Garnett, sorry.
See you, Chuck.
Hmm.
All those other guys got chips.
Yeah.
No, they
Not
don't.
Malone.
Oh, hold on.
Not
Who's
Malone.
saying-
I'm sorry.
Malone.
I'm sorry, not Malone.
Yeah, no,
But,
I'm
he, but,
taking out Malone.
but he's number 2. He's number 2 in scoring all time.
Is it 2
Yeah.
still or 3? Okay, my bad. So either way, but yeah,
I think
no,
he'd
I'm
be
taking-
3,
I'm
isn't he
taking-
now?
I'm taking Duncan.
Oh, I thought LeBron.
LeBron? No. LeBron hasn't passed him yet.
Oh,
It's
Well,
Kareem and then him.
Kareem and
LeBron,
then him,
yeah.
okay.
LeBron hasn't passed him yet.
all right.
I'm taking out Karl Malone.
I'm thinking, I was thinking of dumping Karl Malone as well. I mean,
You can't
the
fuck
guy
with
didn't
Vanessa,
really
bro.
create his own shot, right? At any time. He had Stockton giving him the ball the whole
Okay,
time.
I understand that, but look at his numbers versus Chuck's numbers. They're night and day.
Mm.
Those numbers.
And you
are
also
night
lost to
Was
Dennis
Malone,
Rodman in the
was
WCW.
Malone ever
You
an
out.
MVP?
and day. I think so. I think he's got at least one.
You're lying.
I don't know.
Go look
I
it
don't
up.
know. I'll go back and
Yeah.
look.
I don't
I know
know.
Chuck
Go-
has.
go-
Chuck does.
Chuck
Get back
was.
to us. Go ahead and get back to us.
I might get rid of
No,
KG.
Yeah. KG.
Yeah, maybe. I don't, this is
He
a hard
truly
one.
is.
It's a hard
Yeah,
one. 'Cause he didn't win
1990,
shit either until he got paired up with
1996, 97
two
MVP
other
award. He
big
beat out
stars.
Michael Jordan for that.
Thank you, Luda.
Malone did.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and you know what Michael Jordan beat him out for? Anybody remember?
Chip.
Michael Jordan beat everybody out. Okay, let's keep
Yeah.
moving.
Hey,
Here we go.
listen,
He beat everybody. I'm taking Chuck
All right.
out.
You're
Nah.
kicking Chuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a weird argument for Kobe Bryant fans who know Kobe got beat out on the MVPs. That's what we holding.
I'm looking at. He's number.
He's looking
2
at the
all-time.
points too.
He's number
All-time
2
scorer.
all-time scoring.
Hold on. Let me just.
Look, man.
This is a tough one. It really. I
No.
ultimately.
You know
I
what
think-
though? When you listen to all of Chuck's numbers, his shit was no fucking joke, dude.
It wasn't no joke. But
Really
look at
wasn't.
his.
Was
But
doing his
stack his
fucking
the
business.
Carls.
Yeah.
Stack his the Carls. Chuck averaged like 22 a game or something. And Carl was like 28 a game. Something like it's something stupid. 20.
Like 32.
No, he did not average 32.
No, give me actual stats. Don't just run me a graphic. Run me actual stats. NBA season.
but yeah.
Hey, you guys
okay.
know who Nick Wright is?
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah.
he's a pundit. He's a
Yeah, he's a
like a
pundit,
guy.
the podcast guy that
Yeah.
comes out on
Yeah.
shows and shit.
Yep.
You
Nick
listen
Wright.
to his podcast? Not
I
First Things
haven't.
First, his own.
No, I haven't heard him. I've heard
Okay.
him come on like
Yeah,
with
he got two.
Dan Patrick
Right,
and those
yeah.
guys, but that's it.
Well, he has his own podcast, and every Sunday he runs down. Well, he's run down this first year the top 50 players of the past 50 seasons, and he breaks it down. You guys need to listen to that. Like he literally dives deep
Oh hell yeah.
into their careers, their accolades, playoffs.
Malone's
Pretty
career
good.
25 and 10
Hold-
guy. Career.
Hold on. Y'all about to say, let's run through these real quick. Can we?
25.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead.
do it.
Absolutely.
Can we real quick?
Do it, Rick.
Since
Do it.
it's so. All right. So
I'm-
first off, season MVPs. You're right. It was 2 actually to 1. All right, it's 2. That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm gonna
Okay.
leave it there. Okay. Rebounds leader. Anyways. All right. Points per game. So 22, right, for Chuck to 25 for Carl. Okay. So I'm gonna list it. First one is Chuck. Second one is Carl. Rebounds per game, 11.7. That's 12 boards in case y'all counting to 10.
Okay.
10.1.
All right.
Assists per game, 3.9 to 3.6. So who was slinging that rocket
Wash.
playmaking?
That's a
All right,
wash.
steals,
Yeah, that's a
steals, no
wash.
steals is a
Yeah.
wash.
Come on,
1.5 to
dude.
1.4, and
Yeah.
blocks 0.8 to 0.8. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So 3 more points per game versus assist and a half more game. You call that one. I'll take.
Well,
I'll
and
add
two-
2
and two
MVPs
boards
22
more.
and 12, 22,
Yeah.
Boards
12
more.
and 4.
versus 25, 10, and 4 with 2 MVPs and number 2
how
all-time
much?
scoring.
Let's look at his non-John Stockton numbers.
Who's been to more finals?
Oh,
God. And
snap.
who's lost more times is what you mean. That's fine.
Yeah. To who? Who both lost to Jordan?
Okay, thank you.
How many finals has Chuck been to?
I want to say.
Now, how many
You
finals
saying that to
did
say
Chuck
what?
get to? Did Chuck only get to 1 finals?
No, he got to 2, I think. He lost
Nah,
with
I
Philly
thought it
to
was
the
just
Lakers,
1.
I thought.
No. Yeah, he wasn't on Philly.
Sure?
He wasn't
No,
with
it was
He
the
wasn't
year
on Philly
before.
when he lost to the Lakers.
Mm.
I think that was the year before.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I didn't think he was there for that.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't there for that.
Per the show, he wasn't there. Remember, Magic beat Julius on the show. Nobody else watched
Yeah.
the show. It was just me.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh yeah, no, because
no, I haven't seen that.
Chuck didn't get to the league until he got an 84. He came in with Jordan.
84. Yeah, he came in
85.
Jordan. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, because the Sixers didn't make it back, right?
Nope, not after 83.
83.
Not until 2000.
Who's a better player with hair, Michael Jordan or Charles Barkley?
With
Y'all
hair.
remember when Michael Jordan had hair?
Yeah, but that was his
Did
rookie
Charles
year when he was
have hair?
averaging 32. I'll take Mike.
I don't remember Charles having hair.
Yeah, he did.
You got to run back.
He had a low.
yeah.
He had a low fade when they
I was
called
going
him.
to say
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really cut short.
Yeah,
They
were
and
both
he
out
had,
there
he
with
had
like
that
peanuts.
middle. He had that middle crease like Larry Johnson. He had that
Yeah.
middle whatever it's called.
Right.
All right.
That was
you
a
sold
that was
me.
a birthmark.
Yeah, you sold me. Chuck's out.
All right.
Oh,
Wow, look at that.
what? I was about
Wow.
to say, yeah, P. I
Yeah.
thought
All right.
they got so.
Let's move on. Let's move
Yeah.
on now. All right. We're going to get into the second quarter. It'll be quick. I'm just going to we're going to have fun with it. I'm going to share my screen
Yeah.
Okay.
and we're going to do this
Is this the
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang name
The
generator.
Wu-Tang thingy.
So here you can see it.
Hilarious.
Let's do some of the guys that aren't here first.
Okay.
Let's do that first. So I'm gonna
Start
type
with
in.
Rob.
Okay, so Robert or just Rob, which way you want to go?
No, Robert. No, hit him with
All
the
right.
government.
Because
Robert
we'll get
and
2 out of
Mick,
the way.
what's the last name now?
Newton, Robert Newton, Sir Robert Newton.
Here we go.
I don't know why I thought his last name was Hamilton.
There it is.
Yeah,
His name
nah,
is
fam.
Long
Nah.
Come
Boss.
on, man.
Boss.
No, dude.
Long Sir.
No.
Don't
dude.
tell him
that. Don't even say
All right.
tell him.
Ain't no
Who's
way.
next?
Ain't no way.
Hey man,
Who's next?
the name generator knows something.
Nah,
Will
fam.
Will Bernstein.
Hold on, this is gonna be it. Let's see what happens here.
Will Bernstein.
We'll see.
Honored Iron Toad.
What?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right.
Byron DeCour.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Hey, do even people?
Right.
Does anybody on the podcast, whoever listens to us, know who Byron DeCure
I
is?
don't know.
Yeah,
know.
scratch
Probably
that.
not.
Sounds like-
Just hit enter.
Here we
hit
go.
enter.
Sounds like Byron.
Loco assassin.
The
Oh,
queer.
God.
That actually
This couldn't be more wrong.
Robert Quintero.
Damn, we out here putting government names out here.
Energizing me.
What the
That dude is
That's
not
funny.
energizing.
Is it a name or a description of someone?
Yeah, right. All right. Who
What
else
is
we got?
happening here?
Renee.
Renee.
Or
Hold
Ramon.
on.
There it is.
Is that really his last
Nah,
name?
I ain't doing
Chromatic
this. I ain't doing
Devil.
this.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, me neither.
Chromatic.
Chromatic Devil.
Renee. The
Correct.
gay. The
I'll
gay.
be putting. Oh, man.
Empathetic.
That's
No.
romanticist.
No.
That
Oh,
makes
God,
sense.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
No, no,
Empathetic. He is not empathetic
No,
whatsoever.
Ah,
Romanticist.
romanticist.
No, no.
Little spoon.
He's a
Dude,
fucking
that's
asshole.
so
bro.
wrong.
Oh, here we go.
I'm out.
There it is. This is good. This should be good.
Definitely
Yeah,
illusionist.
they're getting yeah.
I
getting,
mean,
getting a little warmer.
Well, when
Getting
you're
a
with
little
them,
bit
when
on.
you're with them, you definitely want to be deaf.
All right.
You don't want to.
Is that everybody who's not here? So
Definitely
now
an
we're doing us?
illusionist, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, here we go.
don't
Illusionist
do
because
my
he's
shit.
never on the podcast.
Put me
or-
on. Put me on.
Don't do my shit.
Put your shit. Mythic Crane.
Are you a bird? You're a fucking
Yeah.
crane now.
Sounds
Sweep
like
the leg, baby. Sweep the leg.
yeah.
Am I going?
Sweep the
Am I
leg.
going Jose or Luis?
Well, just put the whole thing, Jose,
Jose
Luis.
Luis.
Okay.
Outrageous. Y'all are giving away too much
And
information.
put Junior, because if you're gonna put the whole thing.
The
Fickle
fickle
master.
The
master.
fickle
Yes.
master.
Yes. Nailed it.
All right, here we go. Ed,
Jesus.
Edward. It's
Anthony,
Edward.
There it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Edward.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's
There it
it's
is.
Edward.
It's very royal sounding.
It's Sir Edward Anthony Perez.
Hex.
Next, Mon
Mon
Wooper. What the
Wooper?
hell is that? I don't even know what the hell a Mon Wooper is.
I don't know what a Mon Mover
I have
is. You
no
got me.
idea. I have no idea. All
What
right,
the
I'm gonna be quick with it.
I'm gonna look that up. Mon
Rick
Wooper.
Roberts.
And
Tall Lex.
Nailed it.
Tall,
Oh
excellent.
my god.
There it is. They got
Wowzers.
you.
Wow.
That's a
Ah,
wowzer.
y'all
All right,
dumb.
here we go.
4-5 is
Oh,
tall. and
shit.
It's right.
Luckless master.
Wow, he knew. He already
Wow.
knew. man.
That's
You
funny.
already looked at
All right, that's good
Luckless
stuff. I like
No,
it.
I mean you can do it
Luckless
again, and
mastermind.
sometimes it comes up differently. So
I like now just put
look,
Mick on there. Let's see what they say.
Look, I'll do my full.
Yeah, you should.
See?
Smiling with
Smiling
Witch
Witch
Doctor.
Doctor.
It's
Oh.
different. Just
All
put
right.
Mick on there.
Just Mick.
Yeah, just see what they do. Yeah, there
The
it
long
is.
dominator.
There it is.
Hold on,
There it
hold on,
is.
hold on. Excuse me. What was Rob's name again?
He
Long
was-
sir.
Put
Well,
Eddie
and
P.
he- so
Let's
he's a
see what
long
that says.
dominator?
Put
Yeah,
Eddie P.
see, they know. Look, they know how they get down,
Pause.
gets down, dude. I'm just trying to say they know how to get down.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Oh,
There you
good.
have it.
That was funny.
That was
All
good.
right.
Thank you. That was good.
All right. One other thing we can go on here. This has been on here for a while, so I'm just going to ask it. Who is the next superstar or face of the NBA?
It's
I think
it's Giannis.
I think it's John Morant. I like John Morant.
or Ja. Yeah.
Like next upcoming or currently,
All right.
what the
Next one. Who's the next guy up? Right now, it's still it's Steph's league, in my opinion. Or you can say LeBron. I think it's Steph's league at this point.
I would say Melo, right? He's up and coming. If he keeps doing what he's doing,
Oh, let me,
LaMelo?
No.
LeBron.
He's got a chance.
he's
I
got
don't
a
know.
slim chance. He needs to get out of that market.
He got. Yeah, I was
Oh.
just going to say he's got to
Yeah.
get out of Charlotte.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, Memphis has a bigger market than Charlotte.
Is it?
which is why
y'all
which is why
not
he can
saying
play that.
Luca?
No,
Now,
Luca's
when's the last time a
Luka's the
European guy's
European
been
face.
been the face of the league?
Luca's the European face the same way Jeremy Lin was the Asian, face or
Yeah.
the Asian demographic face, right?
Or
Lucas
like,
got to win. If Lucas starts winning, he has a chance too. He's got to win though. He's got to go deep. He's got to win.
do you think Luca's the current Ginobili or better than Ginobili?
Oh, he's better than Ginobili.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
Luka?
not
I
gonna
think
say
so.
nothing about that. I think Ginobili is very underrated. As much
Oh,
as
I
hate
like
Ginobili.
Ginobili, but Ginobili couldn't carry the team like Lucas carrying Dallas.
But he was in a team that didn't have to be carried. You see all the
Right.
Well,
If
superstars
I'm
they
saying
had
if you
there.
That's what
take
he's
if you take Ginobili off and put him on the Cleveland Cavaliers, they wallow. I mean, he's
Yeah.
gonna get his points, but they
Well, you
wallow at
saw-
the bottom of the league.
Then he
Well,
would be the same like Luca as far as getting to.
No, Lucas got Dallas to the playoffs the last 3
well,
years.
and so would Ginobili, but they just can't get up the hump.
Okay.
You can't get him off the hump.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know. He got him to the Western
get-
Finals.
did he get him to the finals already? Did he get him to the finals? He's not that guy yet.
You're right. He didn't
Dude,
get to
in
the
those
finals.
glasses, you kind of look like the Iceman Kuklinski, dude. I'm getting nervous a little bit.
No, don't worry about that, buddy. You're
We're
good.
good? All right.
You're good. All right. All right, Rick, I'm turning it over to you, man.
Craziness. All right, well,
quarter.
shit. It's that time in the third quarter. What's happening? So we're gonna get to what men think. Let's talk about a couple of things first, since we were doing Wu-Tang. I guess we'll start off with the first one. So if you could assemble a rap Avengers, I don't know who put this one on.
We tried
but that's
this.
fine.
We tried this.
Yeah,
we
scratch
thought
that.
you did this, and we couldn't figure it out.
No.
We were
Oh,
lost.
this was me that did this?
I think so,
Yeah.
long ago, and we tried it, and we were like, we needed him to.
I
be
think
here to
you were a
explain.
fifth in when you put that one down on the thing. You were a fifth
Yeah.
in already.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you know me. I always like to talk music, but Rap Avengers is very tough. Okay, fine. Let's keep going then. Nope, I don't want to hear about your parents playing music, and that's because we done already been there. 4 athletes in the era that you want to see hit the golf course together. I hate golf. So name something that we're living in the golden age of.
Tech.
Yeah, I was gonna say the internet, metaverse, all that good stuff.
Well, you know what? With that, I'm gonna double this up because I am first and foremost, y'all kill me in the damn group chat, and I feel like I'm sick of seeing it all over. But let's talk about it. TikTok.
Mhm.
Oh God,
That's a
thank you,
viable
Rick.
source of everything, entertainment, news, everything.
Between
Yeah.
that and
Thank you,
like
Rick. They're
Reddit,
killing me too.
yeah, yeah.
Ridiculous.
Bro,
Ridiculous.
do y'all understand when TikTok was first introduced to me? It was for little kids who wanted to talk to each other or do dances.
And
And
Katie's
now-
all over this shit.
Exactly. We as grown men are using this. Are we like when it what?
I mean, grown
Not
men
we.
aren't grown, but the majority of people between 15 and 30, TikTok is their news. You know, at night I watch the news, they watch TikTok.
Yeah,
That's the world coming.
keep
That's where the
it.
world's going.
I
with
mean,
that.
you have
Fucking
people. My
ridiculous.
roommates that are currently my homeboy's wife. She gets recipes, menus off that shit, and fucking bakes it or cooks it, and it comes out bomb. But yeah, people use it for whatever. Sure, that's crazy. I don't have a TikTok account, but when I'm doing the YouTube thing, and you have those little kind of like little short little films they do, I'll kind of check them out, and pretty much you can find out anything now on TikTok. But it's the same with Facebook, right? I mean, Facebook, they have media, they have
Nobody
video.
even uses Facebook anymore.
well, nobody,
Really?
but so does Instagram.
Oh, the
Instagram does
boomers,
same
the
thing. Yeah.
boomers do.
Instagram. So if y'all didn't get the update, Instagram apparently has done their shit to look like TikTok, which I don't even know what
Mhm.
TikTok looks like. I just remember I went in one day and everything was a video. I was
Right.
like, what the hell is this shit? And it's like, yo, you
Yeah.
on TikTok? No,
Right.
I'm on Instagram. It's the worst for me personally because I don't want to see that. Like some videos are cool. Don't get me wrong, right? We laughing at certain videos, but when I want to see a video, I want to see a video. When I want to see, a picture, I want to see a picture. When I want
Right.
news,
Right.
I want news. Like issue. Why? I don't know. Maybe I'm being old when I say that shit is crazy to me, but it is.
Yeah.
I'm so sick.
Get
of
off your
seeing
lawn,
TikTok.
guy, already.
Yeah.
It makes you want to fucking wipe your whole
Look,
Instagram and
fellas,
Facebook off
you
the
know.
planet.
Yeah, man, that shit is wild. All right, well, let's talk about something else. Since I am in the position of helping my son's coach. I'm an assistant coach on my son's soccer team now, right? So like I'm diving back into coaching, which has always sort of been low-key a passion of mine, right? Because I like mentoring the youth, you know what I'm saying, in order to be just better adults, right? However, I've noticed like in my training, and it's funny because I was talking to coach the other day, and we've touched on this before. It's a really interesting time to be a coach because there's coaching, right? The way that we know, which in a lot of cases included tough love, but now it's a lot of coddling, right?
Yep.
So even when they do bad, you got to be like, oh no, it was all good. I just want to know,
that.
what are your guys' opinions and thoughts on the line these days?
No, go take it back.
There's a reason why I'm no longer a coach.
If they
also
fucked
for
up,
high
if
school
they
basketball.
fucked up, you tell them like, hey, you fucked up. You get your ass on the fucking bench.
I used to
Yeah,
get in
you
their
know.
ass when I would coach my kids' teams. So
Yeah. There won't
I'm
be no
glad-
there won't be no participation trophies with me.
I'm
You know?
glad you brought that up, Rick, because I was actually going to ask you about what your coaching philosophy was, and more specifically, the strategy. We can get back into that. But
Yeah.
taking a step back, which you talked about, the consensus is the same. That's why I got out of coaching. You have to be the Gen X coaching does not work with kids now. To your point,
Yeah.
you have to like they need to be explained things. Well, this is why I want you to do this, or this is why I'm pulling you out, and you can't, before our coaches just yell, get the blah 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 F-bomb explicative, and we were pissed that they were yelling at us, so we played better, right? That doesn't work with kids now.
like,
Now, see-
I don't know.
Go
When I
ahead.
coached my kids, I never explained to any of the ones I sat on the bench why. Is it really that far apart? I know they're like 20 now, but
It's not.
what are you
but
talking
it
now? Like
depends.
9-year-olds now? Or
I was talking about when I was
9-year-olds, yep.
coaching my kid when they were in the 8 to 12 demographics. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. I haven't coached.
I
for
just think
about
I
10
also
years.
just think a part of it too is the fact that the parents nowadays, because they coddle their kids so damn
Right.
much
Yeah.
Right.
that they can't handle a coach getting after their kids. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of that nowadays too, where it's, and not only that, but like, parents nowadays are just so much worse on the sidelines because they know that they can get away with so much more too. Right.
Well, that's why you have a lot of referees
yelling at
quitting now.
coaches, yelling at referees to the point where you're just like, really, some of
Yeah.
these people are straight volunteers doing this stuff. So your kid can enjoy playing in
Yeah.
a soccer game or whatever, you know.
And,
It's not
and that's a
they're
good point
they're not
too.
professional referees, you know, they're not getting paid to do this thing. You know what I
That-
mean?
That's
And
a
even
good
if they
point
are
too,
getting
Brian.
paid, what is it? $10 a game? Come on, stop it. You
Really
know?
quick, what I was going to say about that, real quick, Rick, is I think you guys have to have a conversation with your parents too. You're in a club setting, so people expect to win, right? Like
Right.
it depends. If you're in a club setting, like, look, the best are going to play, so everybody
Right.
needs to know that, and then you have more latitude to kind of,
But you still
express
get
your
those
feelings.
parents, though,
No, you're
too,
still
right?
going to. You're still going to.
I paid
Right.
all this money to be a part of this club. I expecting my child to get action and to play and all that kind of stuff. But
Here's your
Hey,
money
look.
back. Go to
Yeah.
ASO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'll say this. Luckily, I haven't had to deal with too much from the parents yet, but we had our first game. I'm sorry, our second game, our first indoor game today, and I caught myself quite a few times. The first game that we had, which was let's see, what's today? Sunday. We had it on Friday. Everything went well. We killed the kids, right? It was all good. But today was a little bit more of a challenging game where you're losing by 2, but you're losing by 2 because of technical stuff, right? You guys just aren't doing what you need to
Right.
do the way that you usually are, right? And I
Killed the
caught
kids.
myself a few times because of the fact that but in the training, like I had to do training in order to get certified to be a coach. The
Mhm.
training tells you not to do the things that we grew up on. Period. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it ain't even the parents. It's they're telling you as an organization, like, yo, don't do that. Make sure you keep your speak positive. And it's like, all right, well, one thing we do is explain a lot, right? Which I think actually it is a help because it's a way for me personally to just kind of come down and be like, okay, let me make sure they understand the idea of what it is that I'm asking them to do, right? As opposed to being like, just get here and just hoping they blindly follow, right? If I can get them to understand, then potentially they will do. But it's when I understand, you acknowledge, and then I've seen you do it and then you don't do it, that I'm like, okay, now is the time that I can be like, all right, get out. You know what I'm saying? You're struggling today for whatever reason.
Mhm.
The answer still is no. So it's tough. It's extremely tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, well, we talked about it several times in regards to parenting and things like that. I mean, I think it all correlates, right? Like you just, what is it in the water or the chicken that you can't quite be
Man, you ain't gotta
as
explain
direct?
shit, man. That you just yell at them and tell them, get your ass off the fucking field. Listen, you fucking suck today. Get your ass off. And if the
Uh,
parents don't
I
like
think
you,
one of the
then
key
what?
things,
you
Rick,
should be
like you
lucky you're
said-
on a winning team.
at like at this age, right? 9 or 10 years old, whatever it is, you
Yeah.
definitely, it's more about, the education piece of it, right? Training
Right.
and all that. But you do get to a certain point where it's like, okay, we're, let's say 10 games into the season and you're making the same mistake
Yeah.
week in and week out. At a certain point in time, that's when you have to have it and try to do it, I would say, under, more of a teaching way as well, right? Pull them to the side and go, look, we've gone over this week in and week out, and you are making the same mistake. If you continue to do this, I'm going to sit you.
Now, do you feel you have to tell
You
the
know,
parents
Don't y'all
this
think?
too?
Do y'all ever wish that you could say the same thing to your wives? Just curious. I've been telling you, I'm about to sit you.
But there's okay. Let me just caveat one thing, and we all know that, right? In the heat of the moment, it's
it's
hard to keep your emotions, especially in tight games that you have to win, right? Tournament games,
Right.
finals, that kind of stuff. And
sure.
you need the latitude to be able to express yourself. And if you can't, that's why I had to get out of it too, because I need kids that want to win as badly as I want to win, or it's not going to be
Mhm.
successful with me being the coach. I know myself.
Well, you hope that when they're playing at a club level, that all the kids understand that this is competitive and we're here to win,
Right.
versus it's AYSO and we're here to just learn how to play the game.
It's not even
No.
that you just said
So-
it right, but not necessarily just the kids understand. The parents also understand
Right.
Right.
because they're the ones you're going to hear from. The kids are not going to tell the coach anything.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
know,
The kids will tell the
Oh,
kids will
yeah,
tell the parents, and then we got to deal with
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right, something a little bit less serious. Ramon sent this. I think it was Ramon or Renee sent this, and as we talk about TikTok, here we go.
Uh-huh.
So the next couple come from TikTok because
Okay.
hell, this is what it is these days, right? There was a TikToker female who said, who was just defining some male habits, and I just wonder, one, let's do this twofold. One,
Okay.
do we agree with everything that she's saying? And then two, if not, are there other things that could be added to this
that
list
are missed.
potentially.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right.
So TikToker here says male habits are A, on a hot day, a man will shake his leg vigorously to unstick his balls. These are facts on my part.
Sometimes.
Shake
nobody
your
else-
legs?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I don't shake my
definitely
leg.
Shake. I definitely.
I just
depending
move
depending
my
on if I'm
junk.
wearing drawers that day or not. Yeah,
Yeah.
shake my leg or adjust my drawers and shake my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do adjust.
I
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
we-
just
we-
get
we-
down
we
there and just
adjustments.
adjust the junk,
Yeah, we
However,
down
yeah,
there.
however you do it. But yeah,
Right.
we all adjust.
especially on a hot day, humid day.
Yeah.
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 Especially
Is
after
it
getting off a
normal?
pole. Shit.
Okay, thanks for noticing.
Pause.
Nosy little girl.
Yeah.
Is it normal for a man to be naked and just let that thing slang, no matter what?
Yeah.
I say once
At your
again,
own
yes.
house,
If my
yeah.
kid
Why
is
not?
not around, yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's gonna dingle dang, so
gotta let it hang, right?
Yeah.
Y'all
Dingle
understand,
dang and
like, if you
jingle
just keep-
jang.
if you just keep it, constricted, it'll stick like that. Y'all gotta let that thing down. Let it
Air out,
breathe.
dude. Let it air out.
Let it breathe. This one, I got questions. Guys will fart under a blanket, then go under the blanket to get the full smell of their aroma.
Negative.
No,
nasty,
I don't know who
nasty,
does that.
nasty.
Now the
Nasty.
old adage was you do it and then pull the covers up over your wife's head.
Yeah. Dutch
That's the
oven.
old Dutch
Dutch
oven
oven.
right there.
The old
That's the
Dutch oven.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that for sure.
Every-
I'm not going
every-
down to smell my aroma. I
Yeah.
don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Every
I've
guy's-
definitely done it and then waited to see the reaction, just like, got him. But you know what happens? Then this happened to me at a
That's
conference last week. I walked right behind the guy and got caught in his, and I
Wow.
was like, I deserved that. I couldn't even be
You gotta hear
mad.
the
I was
soup
like,
kitchen,
sir,
huh?
That's
I
fart
deserve
karma
that
right
one.
there. That's a little fart
yeah,
karma
no,
right there.
you're not wrong. I definitely did this to somebody else
Dusty.
earlier.
Crop-
today.
yeah, crop-
Crop
Yeah.
dusting. That's crop dusting.
Jesus. Mouth open and
All right,
everything.
fellas,
Yeah,
what would you add to this list potentially? What are some other male habits you think?
Well, this
Or
one
what?
isn't a male habit, and I think I might have brought this up, I don't know, a while back on the show, but because I just popped in my head because you brought up farting, and then I just did this the other day again. I farted in the shower. Oh goodness gracious,
It was
that
weird.
stunk like fucking,
Yeah.
like fucking high hell, dude.
Well, at
Something
least-
about farting in the shower.
At
It
least
has to
it
do
was-
with the
you're
water and the
stuck.
particles.
The
Yeah.
humidity.
You're stuck in a confined area.
Yeah,
It's got
and it
nowhere to
does
Dragon
escape.
something.
Ball Z.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and-
saying?
oh,
and then
goodness.
maybe the steam or something.
Yeah, it does something to it. It was awful.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's
what about burping out loud? Do you feel that's appropriate, or I mean, I don't
Male
think it's
habit.
Not
appropriate.
really
Not
I mean,
at
I
our-
do it,
not at
but
our
that's not
age.
really like a thing.
In college, yes, you let those fly. High school, college. At our age, I think we can be more discreet about it.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I got one for y'all, and
Go ahead.
maybe it's just me, but I do, just like back in the day, you used to do the finger test with the ladies.
Okay.
I do that in sorts with myself before I go for any action. Like I know what to ask based off of. Okay, hold on, let me watch this. Today ain't the day to be asking for no dome. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just, hey girl, you think we can just get a little pushing in? You know what I mean? Or if it's okay, we cool. Hey, all of this, all the balls and everything, going to get all of it. Does anybody else do that?
That's
or
a
is that
fair
just me?
assessment. You got to roll with wet wipes in your backpack. No, I mean if you're,
That's-
if you're a
hey,
bachelor,
right.
roll with wet wipes.
Oh, if you're a bachelor.
Scotch Porter
bachelor.
has
You're a bachelor.
anti sweat
Yeah,
things,
something.
wipes
Yeah.
that I'm
Yeah,
I'm
just
a-
quick.
I'm
That's a
confident.
quick. That's an easy. You can, hey, real quick, girl. I got to. You can quickly fix that situation.
You go you going from back to front? Which way you wiping there?
Now you got to go front to back.
Yeah.
You go front to back. on
Yeah,
this.
you always go front to back.
Yeah, you go front
Yeah.
to back.
whatever you do, get the balls, man. Get the
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah.
You could
All
get
right.
ball deodorant and ball. What the
I
hell
was
is
going to
that
say
shit called?
another thing. Although I
Manscaped.
Manscaped, yeah.
have changed thanks to Manscaped. Is I used to powder in the summers. Now with Manscaped, I put the little anti
Yep.
perspirating stuff, and then I
Yeah.
hit the little reviver.
Yep.
Usually pretty good.
What?
Usually pretty good.
And those are all good. I just want to caution you, right? Because back in the day, they said put talcum powder on your balls. Now it causes cancer. So I would just be leery about that.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
all. I'm be leery because they never tell us till 30 years later, oh, you weren't supposed to do that. Well, I've been doing that for 30 years. You know
Well,
what I
the
mean?
powder too. I'm not talking the Manscaped stuff, but just regular powder to try and keep fresh. If you're out in the summer, that heat after that shit turns to clay. By the time you go back home to shower, oh, your balls smell like fucking
You have Michelangelo in your
Good
pants.
God, Eddie P.
And there's a sculpture, a ball sculpture. In your
There's a
pants.
sculpture.
Basting chicken, you know what I'm saying?
All of a sudden, it's
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
what's
man.
that movie?
Eddie
All of a
P,
sudden,
how-
it's Ghost. with
How
fucking-
much powder are you
Nice.
putting on, dude?
He's got a
Just
picture.
killing it.
Good
He's got a
Lord.
picture.
Just enough. I thought just enough, but
He's got a sculpture
Shit.
of the David down there.
Wow.
dude.
That's funny.
That is pretty fucking funny.
I have not
Um,
tried any of the other
Manscaped products.
Manscaped
Manscaped?
products. Yeah.
All I do is just when I put some cologne on my body, I just put a little bit of my hand and wipe it down.
Yeah,
there.
no, you gotta hit that too. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
And
Not
that's-
too much though. I've definitely
Don't nick
had somebody
yourself down there and
complain
then
about
put that
wrong.
cologne
Oh,
on.
man.
Don't
It's
nick
rough.
yourself
Be
and then
careful.
put that cologne on.
Be careful down there.
No nicking.
All right.
They're all
Let's get to this
natural,
next.
Buddha.
There's a couple others here that I feel like we need to check the ladies on. So
Go
this
for
is
it.
another one. They were like 5 facts girls should know about guys or women should know about men, right?
All right.
Right.
When a
Let's
man's
hear it.
quiet, he's listening to his girl. We agree with this?
Mm,
Not
not necessarily.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, but most of the time, I'm probably tuning them out.
Yeah.
Hey, but guess what?
Honestly.
No, don't do it. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing.
Oh.
Exactly. We are actively listening.
We call
Wink,
that
wink.
pontificating. We're pontificating. Yes.
We're
Make you like Nick
we're
and carry shades all the
multitasking.
time.
Multitasking.
Yes.
I'm
when a
thinking,
man's-
I'm making sure I put fucking Derrick Henry in my fantasy team this week and something else.
Yeah.
But I'm still going like this. Yeah. mhm. Yeah.
Well, we can multitask. We're good at multitasking.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
we're
it's fine.
multitaskers.
When a man stares at a woman, he thinks you're the most beautiful thing in the world.
Or the ugliest thing.
Once
in the world.
again, yes, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Why is there
I-
only 3 facts on here, by the way? You said there were 5, but there's only 3 listed.
He's
Hilarious.
got
Hey, that's
Once
Common
again-
Core. Common
Sorry,
Core, man.
Hey,
Common Core.
Please
is that-
understand, I didn't make this list. I
I
was
got
like,
you.
oh, okay. When a man calls every day, he's in love. That I'll say okay. But
Yeah,
usually,
much.
yeah.
Man
If I'm calling you
calls
every day,
he's in-
I feel some sort of way about you. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm never calling you.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
And you
Yeah.
want them to feel supported and like you're thinking of them. And
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are all
Right.
those are all going to pay dividends now.
Does it also depend on what time of the day you're calling them?
That's true
Oh,
too.
yeah.
You could, yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
that's-
If
it's always after midnight.
If it's always after midnight, that's
Love some part of you.
hey.
He does. He doesn't always love you.
I checked and today all the balls. No, I'm just kidding. When a man says he misses you more than a woman could miss him. That might be true because I really don't say I miss you. So, if
But I
miss
don't.
you-
Women's missing us and us missing of
It's
women.
more intense.
Yes. Yes.
They miss
Yeah.
you like the fucking desert misses
Yes.
the rain.
Because we're not
Yes.
there to do the chores.
Yes.
That's why.
Because we're not there to do the
You know?
chores.
That's why they miss us.
No, there is something
Uh,
to that, I would think, right? Just a little bit. I know, like, anytime, like, hey, Mick, when you and I have gone to like East Coast to go visit Jason or whatever, we're gone for 3 or 4 days. Like,
Right.
all I get are the phone calls or the text messages about, I'm already missing you, get back.
Oh, that's the
soon,"
kind
that
of
a
shit
thing.
Jamal
But-
gets from Jason too. That
Yeah.
kind of missing.
That is
He
true.
misses the fuck out of Jamal.
That is true.
Well, does your wife when you open the door does your wife come running like, hey, I missed you and just
Yeah.
jump on you? Kind of
Yeah, pretty much.
She does.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay.
If
And
That's
it
not
used to
the
be like
energy
that at the
happening, y'all-
airport.
Then
It
she
used to
does
be like
miss
that
you.
at the airport, believe it or not. Like when you'd get, coming off the plane, you come down the staircase when people used to be able to greet you,
Right.
coming off the plane or whatever. It was like that as
y'all,
well.
y'all treated that appropriately, right? As soon as you hit the parking garage and you hit that car, you put it on it, right?
No,
We don't have a parking garage here
That
in
means
Ontario,
no.
so it's a little bit tougher.
Well,
to
I
do.
know. I mean, yeah.
Not at this stage in our relationship.
Y'all can't, man. I'm telling you, you can't lose it. You
It's
can't
got to be a little bit more
lose it.
comfortable,
You can't
man.
lose
Yeah,
You gotta
exactly.
be a little bit more
Oh, like my back is
comfortable.
hurting now. I slept on my neck wrong, so that's why you see me turning. Like I can't even turn my head all the way.
Outrageous.
I'm trying to make sure that I don't
Outrageous.
got to replace both hips and knees like Rob.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
all good.
But-
It's all good. It's
So
all
it's
good.
gotta be like
Rob's putting
real
his
soft.
titanium frame to use. I know it. I know it, man. Trust me. Gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
All right, last one. When a man says he's in love, he means it. Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, well, I've said,
There's an
I've,
arc.
That's
I've,
good.
There's an arc with that.
It-
When I
it should
first
be
started, it
true.
was like,
We don't
nah,
throw that.
not
We don't
true.
throw that word around willy nilly. We don't.
well, I said
That's
it a couple.
true.
I said
And
it a
that-
couple
and
times to get
I
my
was-
way.
That's what I was just
For
going to
sure.
say.
I mean,
Back
in
yeah,
the
when I was
day.
like
Yeah.
20.
You know, you're only here because you love me. Yeah, I do love you. All
Yeah,
right.
baby.
Right now, I do.
love.
Right. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. Yeah.
That's too funny.
And I called
All
you
right, the
after
last one
midnight
I'm
to
gonna
tell
leave
you I
alone
love
because I
you.
really don't want to get into it. Best
All right.
relationships. We just gonna leave that alone. So I think
Sounds
that's
good.
pretty much good for what men think.
All
And we
right.
can run into the fourth quarter if you guys are good with that.
Yeah.
Sir,
All
say
right, so
bump it or
fourth
dump it?
quarter, bump it or dump it. D'Angelo Russell says the NBA is full of athletes, not basketball players. Y'all here for that?
I agree.
I tend to agree with him.
I
Actually.
agree.
I think there's just hell of
Himself
athletes out
included.
there versus. Just,
I wouldn't say
solid
he's an
basketball
athlete.
player.
I wouldn't call. I'd say he's more of a basketball player than an
Would you?
athlete. D'Angelo Russell. He's not beating anybody off the dribble. He's a good shooter. He's a
But hold
fundamental
on,
basketball player.
What's his
But
point
to
in
be-
saying
to be
this?
an athlete, you don't have to be the most athletic, right?
You're right. Okay, but when I'm thinking of that, comparing himself to the athletes that he's quote unquote talking about in the NBA,
Okay.
what that says to me is he's saying there's guys in the league that aren't really technical basketball players. They're
Zion
just
Williamson.
very athletic people.
Ja
That's
Morant.
the way I read it.
right.
Okay. Let's throw.
I do.
let's throw a couple people in
I
there.
agree with that.
Let's do it.
Too. Well, you could say that right now about like Russell Westbrook. Is it just his athleticism that has propelled
Yes.
him for as many years as it is? Because
Yes.
from a basketball IQ standpoint, that dude still makes mistakes as if he was a rookie.
Yeah. No, I
Like,
think it is athleticism.
mean-
yeah, for sure.
That dude, if
Yeah.
he just slowed down like occasionally and then turned it on when he needed to,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have 9 turnovers a game.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and his shooting would be way better. And but I think D'Angelo's got a point. There's a lot more just athletes in the game than there are actual basketball players.
Yeah, but they all getting paid.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's,
You know what
that's
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
No,
They
no,
are.
no,
Yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah.
I'm
And if
saying.
you show that athleticism, they're going to pay Zion
They pay
Williamson.
you more.
He
Zion
hasn't even played a whole
God,
season
man,
yet.
Right here, boy.
But whatever. Okay.
Out here looking like a fat cheesesteak.
But can do a vert 360. Seriously,
I mean,
Right.
hey,
That's
yeah,
ridiculous.
You're not wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Athlete, but
Y'all know I love this type of stuff, man. I've been saying this for years, but I'm glad that Pat Mahomes said this. He says that black quarterbacks are subject to more specific criticism.
Bump it.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's true. I think it's true. It's funny how he came out though with that only after the Kyler Murray contract.
Shit. Because maybe he got a bunch of friends that during a shit show want to all gang up on him. You know what I'm saying? When he even tries to say some
But,
shit like
okay.
that. So he knows it's better not to say no shit like
Hold
that. I'm
on.
just saying.
Right.
No,
Preface-
you're right, but I'm splitting hairs here. Is Patrick Mahomes really a black quarterback?
Oh,
I know he
here we
is.
go. I knew it was going to
Hairs.
go.
I'm splitting hairs.
Fucking
Come
right,
on,
man.
People
Good
look at
point.
him- I don't
Good
think people
point.
look at him and be
Here we
like,
go.
black
Here we
quarterback.
go.
I'm just
Look,
saying.
He's
Good
half
point.
and half.
Tony, what do we say? You said it. Don't
I
forget
know
what
if
you
your daddy's
said.
black, you're black.
If your daddy black, you black.
That's why I said, that's why I prefaced it by saying I'm splitting hairs. But I don't think the majority of people look at him and say
Nah.
black quarterback. I do not like
Nah,
Lamar
look,
Jackson.
right.
Not like
Look, no.
not like Jameis.
It don't
Winston.
matter, but he's still in the mix because you know
You're
how it
right.
works.
I'm not arguing with you.
You
I'm
got
just
two
saying-
black kids. I got two.
How do you think
as
his
well.
mom would feel about that shit?
Right. I'm just saying.
How do you think
I'm
his
glad
mom would feel about
we
you guys
needed
saying
He's like, damn,
somebody-
baby, you right. You right.
We
Damn,
needed
baby.
somebody like Pat Mahomes to come to our defense, right? Kind of like
It's fucked up.
because like Brady didn't do it, right? And then even what's his name?
No, you don't need
Retired.
Pat Mahomes. You need somebody like Doug Williams to come to your defense.
Well,
No,
Doug
ain't
Williams
nobody
is
trying to
your
hear
guy.
Doug.
You
The
want
real deal.
you
The
want to
Everybody
hear
heard
real,
Doug Williams.
the
He won
real
the Super Bowl.
100% black
Doug.
man.
you want to
Only
hear
one
from a
to
white
ever
guy.
win a
Two
Super
chocolate.
Bowl.
Two
You want to hear
chocolate.
from a white guy. You want to hear
Two
from a
Yeah,
white
no,
guy.
they like shut your
Wait,
dark
wait,
ass
but hold
up.
on. Russell Wilson. Where's Russell Wilson fit in?
Isn't he half?
He's saying
I don't
as
know.
he's
Hey,
saying it. He's
he
saying
black
as
Full
too.
either. Sorry, y'all
Yeah, I
just
don't
got
know.
His
one.
daddy black, his wife black, he black. It's all right.
If your daddy's black, you're
fine.
black. Though.
It's fine.
I'm,
Fine.
Back to
I'm
that.
not arguing with you. I'm just saying.
So wait, what
Not arguing.
but what you're saying is then is if it's the reverse, if it's a white man with a black woman, the kid ain't black.
Nah, man. Your daddy white, you
Oh,
white.
nah, I don't know.
That's how it
about
works.
that.
Judged by your dad.
Wow.
You get judged by your dad.
Where do they do that?
You
at?
say
I don't even
say
never
that
seen
to the black
Oh.
woman then.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to say.
Well,
Look,
say
I
that
don't
to the
know.
black
I don't know.
woman
I don't even know where that
and
is.
see what she says.
Where-
You don't
where they
wanna
do
say that to a
Is
black
Tennessee? I've never even seen
Yeah.
that. Just
no,
I don't know.
your dad, because your dad.
There's someone out there. I'm trying to think of who it is. I can't
Aaron
think.
Judge.
What's
What about Blake Griffin?
that?
Hey,
That's another one. That's another one. I don't know what Blake is, to be honest with you. I don't
Hey.
know what he is.
Isn't his dad white and his
I
mom's
have
white?
no idea what he is. He looks.
Look, fuck it. See,
Oh,
we
what
done
is?
fucked it up already. We done took it away from the damn conversation.
That dude got red
That's how it works
hair.
in the black
That
community.
dude
You
got-
like,
Red
oh,
hair.
Red hair, he got green
red hair,
eyes, he got
freckles.
He's like the
Oh,
black.
no.
He's like the black Canelo. You know?
He is.
Ah,
That's what he is.
shit.
Yeah.
Look like
I'm telling
Canelo
you.
Alvarez.
You know,
Outrageous.
just be
All right,
proud
I
of
guess we're in
Doug.
agreement then.
You guys
Fuck
should just
it,
be proud
you
of
know what I mean?
Doug.
Yeah.
Fuck the real talk. Fuck
Warren
the real
Moon, Warren
conversation
Moon
here.
and Doug.
It's
Those are my
cool.
heroes.
There you go.
Oh,
Warren Moon and
man.
Doug.
Ain't this a bitch?
'Cause Brian
Oh,
could
the
claim
real
a little
conversation
Mahomes
is
too if
fucked
he
up.
really wanted.
Yeah,
to.
you could, Brian. You have a claim to him.
Right? Are we doing are we doing the Chappelle race draft here?
I'm
Is
just
that what
saying,
we're-
Clearly.
There's levels.
Clearly.
There's
That's
levels to
happening.
this.
Yeah, and then, I was about to say, and then within blackness, there's
Yes,
levels.
there's levels
Right.
in blackness. There are levels to this.
Ain't this a bitch, man? That's why we can't get ahead. This is
Hey,
why we can't get
no,
ahead.
no,
Andy,
ask
right
Byron.
here.
Byron is the epitome
Thank
of that.
you,
Ask
Rick.
Byron.
Thank you. You're jumping on
This is
that.
it right here. Fucking shit.
So true.
I asked
B.
one
Diddy is
question.
the
That shit
epitome,
spawned into this other bullshit.
right?
All right,
Right.
fuck it. We're moving on. So Jake Paul is not fighting Rodman. Anybody care?
No.
Dennis
No,
Rodman?
No.
Hasim.
I thought
Oh.
honestly, I read it. I thought it was Hasim.
Hasim
Remember
Rahman.
Hasim Rodman or
It was his. It was his
Rockman.
brother, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was?
Mm,
Yeah, it wasn't even Hasim Rockman.
Oh,
It was
God.
Hasim Rockman's brother.
Yeah.
Like again, I like.
Apparently a real fighter again. So there's another reason why you can't fight him. It's due to weight. So there always seems to be something.
Yeah, there's always something.
I don't know if y'all feel like there's a conspiracy behind that, but it feels like a conspiracy to me. I'm glad Logan decided to take his talents to fucking WWE. That's exactly what them guys should be. Be in that shit.
I know
You know
Mike
what I'm saying?
Tyson said that the other day too, that he wanted to fight Jake Paul on the
No.
Bill Maher
No,
show.
Stop.
no,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I
that
know,
one,
that's
Mike Tyson's not
ridiculous.
going to fight right.
He
No,
didn't, he
'cause
didn't, he didn't,
we
he
did-
didn't
we already
fight
saw that.
Holyfield. He didn't even
No,
fight
no, no.
Holyfield.
He didn't fight when it was him versus Roy Jones.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
he's
Yeah,
not
he
gonna
didn't
fight.
fight. He didn't fight against Roy Jones. He was just. It was just.
It was a workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So-
whack.
All right.
right.
What else you got?
Let's get into. Oh no, hold on. Before we get into this, let's get into Jimmy Butler got dread extensions. That's weird to me. I know. You know, it's so funny
Yeah.
when I first started getting my locks, they were asking me if I would do extensions. I was like, no, like that's a thing. And then apparently it is. And then Jimmy Butler did it. Jimmy Butler
Rick,
went from
if
half
you-
of what I
Rick,
got.
If you come with dread extensions, man, we're gonna talk.
Roast me, please. Roast
Just
me.
please don't look. I like that.
How
Please
come-
don't go
how-
longer than that.
Can you
please.
can you tell?
Oh no, it's gonna grow. I mean, my hair grows, bro.
No, right, but don't artificial like we see you tomorrow
No.
and you look like Rick James with dreadlocks, dude. That's gonna be different.
Yeah, I mean,
no,
it was,
man,
it
it's
was
all
one-
bad for Jimmy.
What tripped me out with you is that your hair looked beautiful, but when you start having it decorated like wrist
There we
charm,
go.
you know,
There we
I
go.
was like, okay, what's going on there? But
Here we go.
congratulations to your marriage, buddy. I love you.
Here we go. Yeah, nah, it's cool. It's cool. I get it. That's mas puto, but saying I love you to a bunch of guys on Facebook ain't. Anyways, I digress. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
But once again, Rick, I'm old man guy. I don't like the new kid haircuts. Just give me a regular, decent haircut. That's just me, though. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general. My kids the same. They won't cut their hair because they want to look like whomever. I'm like, whatever. I'm just old.
Can I be honest with you, brothers, for a minute?
Yes,
So this
yes.
started going like this because I noticed my hairline changing, and I didn't like the emphasis on my hairline that a shortcut would render.
Okay.
So I let my hair grow out a little bit further. They don't focus on the hairline quite as much when you got other stuff going on up here. I never thought in my life I'd ever wear dreads, but you know what?
Distractions.
It's distractions and it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't
See,
gonna worry
nobody
about
ever
it.
told me that, right? And I'm bald, so I don't know any better. So that makes sense to me. That makes sense.
The only person that focuses on my hairline is my sister, who calls me repeatedly every week or two to let me know how much she hates my hairline but loves my hair.
Sounds like
You know what
a
I'm saying?
sister. Sounds like a sister to me.
Shout out to my family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family. All right. On a realer note, NY governor declares monkeypox outbreak a state emergency disaster. Y'all,
Jesus.
this
Careful.
monkeypox thing.
Careful, because we're gonna have to unpack it. If you want to go, we're gonna have to unpack it. Do you guys know the kind of the basis behind it right now? Monkeypox.
Nah, let's run it.
Tell us.
Unpack it.
It's right now. It's mostly a sexually transmitted disease amongst the gay community.
Oh,
Yeah, but they've
I did
also
not know
said that that's a bunch of horse shit.
Well,
That you can get it just by touching someone.
No, you
Yeah,
can.
skin
right.
contact.
You
Yeah.
get through skin contact, but it's being derived at like the reason why it's growing is the origin was there, right? And I'm not saying like if you guys one of you guys said, hey, I got monkeypox, I'm not like, dude, you're gay, but there's a stigma attached to it. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I
So
did not know
basically,
that.
Most people are
Just
thinking if you got
stigmatized.
monkeypox, you're getting booty busted.
Right. There's a stigma
Got
attached
it.
to it.
This fool. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
know.
you're busting
Yeah.
booties.
I was still trying to figure out why it feels like every other year we have something new, some new outbreak. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
It's a
I'm
scare
still trying to
it's a
get
scare
past
tactic,
coronavirus,
man.
which has me fucked up. Like, y'all see, look, there's zinc. I literally take this every day along with a bunch of vitamin C stuff just so I can stay healthy, especially when I'm traveling and whatnot, right? Like,
Yeah.
I got a pregnant woman, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
I
the
can't.
stuff.
Right.
And now I got to worry about monkeypox too. It's just crazy
Yeah.
to me.
It's just don't
Yeah.
touch people. That's what it
Wait,
is.
so you're not taking
touch
you're not taking Will's whatever he created? You know how he has his company where it's supposed to be some immune pills or whatever it is he was doing.
Well,
No?
like,
I ain't
the,
getting
No.
into that.
like the,
I ain't getting into that.
like
Nope.
the, more,
Ain't
like the
getting
morning
I'm
after pill.
backpedaling. I'm backpedaling.
I ain't
Yeah.
getting into it.
Yeah. Keep
Sorry,
dancing.
Will.
Dance,
what?
dance, Eddie P. Dance, dance.
There it is. As it got through FDA trials, I can't fuck with it.
Hey man, I feel like me laughing at him is like what happened with in Waterboy. You know what I'm saying? Like out of nowhere, this dude was. Last thing I want to do is get hit by Will.
No,
Trust
you
me.
don't want
I
that.
remember when I was
No.
last out there with y'all, and we went to remember what was that? What was that Yard House? And Will had on that tight ass sweater. I wanted to say so many things about that tight ass sweater, but I just kept seeing his. I was like, nah,
No.
he on our.
Don't
team.
mess with that,
It's
man.
cool.
Yeah.
I ain't
Just
messing
leave.
with him.
Let
I ain't messing
sleeping
with
dogs
him.
lie. That's a good play.
I ain't
Oh
messing
Yeah.
my
with him.
God, you guys
Good
are
play.
such pussies. Will's a good guy. Will's a good guy. Will ain't gonna beat you up. That's a
Till his
good
hands
guy.
around your neck.
Yeah.
It is different.
Now KD's on there telling me to shut the fuck up and everything.
Yeah,
That might be a
KD
little different.
Katie got a death wish, but that's something for another conversation.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, when we all together and some drinks might be flowing, is everybody watches six? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. It had look, it's stranger things that happened before.
Amen. I know. Oh my God. All right. Let's get to the last thing. And Luda, fuck it, you might be happy with this just like me. So I don't know if y'all knew the Comic-Con happened in San Diego this past week or
Yeah.
two, something like that. And Marvel unveiled its phases 5 and 6. Did y'all get a chance to check that out?
Yep. Avengers. There's two Avengers. It's gonna be like the Avengers Infinity War.
Yep.
They're gonna have like two movies that end it. towards
Okay.
that, which is what they said. Those two movies. So they just announced that they announced Wakanda Forever coming out. That's actually
11/11.
that's November. So there's a lot coming out this year. I believe there's a couple more, but I was just pretty pumped up about Wakanda and the two Avenger movies. So
So I wanted to start with that. So there's Guardian of the Galaxy, Loki
Yeah.
season 2, another Captain America, Daredevil, Ironheart, the Marvels again.
Mhm.
And then there's going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp,
yeah,
Blade, which is going to be crazy.
yeah.
Blade,
Mhm.
sometimes I forget that
Do-
these
do-
movies are
do
part
we
of
know-
Marvel
do we
because
know
these
who's
movies
playing
used to
Blade?
came out.
Yeah,
No,
the
I
dude,
don't-
what's his name? The guy who did the last True Detective.
Oh, Mahershala Ali.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That's right. He sure is gonna be Blade. I just feel like this is mad cool because I forget. Like I forgot that X-Men was part of Marvel. I knew it from the
Mhm.
comics, but I forgot because remember when they came out in the 90s, that and Blade, they weren't really pumping it the way that they do now with all the
Right.
teasers and shit at the end. So it's kind of dope. I'm really hyped about the Wakanda Forever. I know a lot of people hate it. I love it. I'm here for this shit. So I would probably be
I've
there
got
at the
nothing
movie
but
theater.
good reviews from
So
Wakanda Forever.
is it a part 2 coming out?
It's a part 2, but it's there a lot of people are anticipating because the trailer's already out. So towards the
Yeah.
end of the trailer, they show like a figure of the Black Panther, and a lot of people are debating whether it's a female figure because based on the way it looks, or is it going to be? They would love for it to be Michael B. Jordan to come back.
Yeah, they want Michael B. Jordan to come back.
but
Yeah, but he was the bad guy, right?
but some sort of
Yeah.
reincarnation because like where he was actually good, but he was bad. I don't know how to explain it, bro.
He was
but
his cousin or some shit. It
yeah,
turned out.
they were family.
Yeah.
But
He had some good intentions, but yeah. So, anyways, long story short, I don't know about y'all. I love the shit out of Marvel movie. Although,
Same here.
did anybody see the Doctor Strange?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Did you like it?
You know what? It was better than Thor: Love and Thunder, in my opinion.
I still haven't seen that either. Yeah,
I haven't seen that either.
But Thor: Love and Thunder was a good one, but it was just to you see Guardians of the Galaxy for a couple, in the beginning of the movie for a little bit. No spoiler alerts here, but
Yeah.
I think they're setting them up because that's the next movie coming out after Love and Thor and Thunder. So basically, that's the next Guardians of the Galaxy. I just didn't see what was her name, Kimura. She was
Oh,
the
yeah,
only
Gamora,
she was the
Gamora.
only character that was not in the Love and Thunder. So
Yeah,
we'll see how that is.
Is that
I
Zoe?
thought-
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
Zoe. Yeah, I thought
You
I thought the Doctor Strange was whack as hell, but I need to watch it again. and I heard nothing but bad things about Thor, but I'm gonna go catch that on Disney Plus.
Right.
When that
Right.
comes out. So
Fucking knows, huh? Of course. Cut the Latin girl out.
But yeah, a lot of Marvel movies coming out, people. So all you Marvel fans, look out! It's coming.
yeah, nerd alert. I'm with it. You know what? And that reminds me of something. I completely forgot to do this, so I'm sorry. We're gonna revert real quick, and then we're out. I completely forgot to see what everybody's watching these days. So, a quick roll call on what everybody's tapping into. Nick.
I just
YouTube.
watched the Black Phone.
Aggressively staring at gang members. That's what I've been watching on YouTube.
That you're so fucking stupid. That shit. I fucking hate that shit. I was so mad when I actually watched one. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
Yes.
This is some bullshit.
There's nothing. I can't. There's nothing on. Somebody give me something. I need something because there's nothing to watch.
You
That's
like
why
scary movies? I just watched the Black Phone before we got on today.
Popoff told me about that.
That one's kind of creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, he told me about that.
The Black Phone, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that
Check
shit.
it out.
I'm still. Ed, did you end up finishing The Old Man?
No, yesterday I went on to look at I guess episode 8 is the next one for me to see.
It's
it
the
wasn't
final
out
one.
yet. Okay. Yeah. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I'll see if it's on there today. Check it out.
I like the Terminal List with Chris.
was
Still haven't
whatever.
watched it yet. I heard good
I
things
like
about
that.
that one.
Yeah. That one is good.
I have not seen that.
I saw the Gray Man.
I saw that. Too.
Okay.
Ryan
That
Gosling.
was alright.
What's that
Hell,
about?
you might love it.
What was it about? What was it about?
Basically,
It's like they pull him out of. He's like they starts off with him in
Ex-con.
jail, and then they
Okay.
the CIA ask him like, "Hey, would you like to work for us?"
He's a
So it's
dark-
kind of like
he's an operative.
I'm in.
the deep six.
Yeah.
You'll like it.
I'm
Joe.
in.
Yeah, you'll like it. You'll like it.
Check it out.
Did we already talk about the
Oh.
man from Toronto?
That's the Gray Man, you said?
Yeah,
Gray
the
Man.
Gray Man
Or
with
Gray
Ryan
Man,
Gosling.
or whatever.
It's a good
Did
movie.
we talk about the man from Toronto?
Yeah.
No.
That was Netflix.
Yeah,
I
that-
saw that a few weeks ago. That was funny.
I believe the Gray Man is Netflix too.
Is it?
Gray Man is Netflix as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I saw this movie called Corporate Animals on Hulu. It's stupid, but it was funny if you get a chance.
Is it
Corporate
like
Animals.
Workaholics?
No, so really it's about like this group, the CEO, it's Demi Moore. She's the CEO of like a nutrition company. And she
Mhm.
takes all of her people out for like a team building event. So they go out to New Mexico and they're going through these caves. And then crap happens in the caves and shenanigans. But it was kind of funny. You guys probably Rick, you're
is
not
it a-
gonna think it's funny.
Is
So-
it a series?
No, it's just one
No,
movie.
you already know. I'm like,
Rick, you're not gonna think it's funny.
You lost him at Demi Moore.
Yeah, exactly.
I know exactly. He's like Demi Moore.
Right.
Moving on to the next.
Yeah, exactly. Look, if you got nothing else to do, maybe you tune it in for 10 minutes. The rest of us, it was kind of funny.
Corporate animals. Huh?
Corporate
If
animals.
you're saying
Let me-
that, I'm gonna
Brian,
pass.
you're probably out too. You're probably
Because-
out.
because
Luda, Ed,
after
take a
your-
look at it.
after your recommendation for the
Oh, which one? Which
the
one? Let's go down the list.
vacation friends.
You
or
didn't like
whatever.
Vacation Friends?
No, it was
Which
not
one?
that
There's no pleasing you.
I haven't-
Vacation
Not
Friends,
that good.
Luda. I'm gonna give you
Vacation-
my Hulu. I
It's
got
not
Hulu.
that good.
All right.
Vacation Friends.
Vacation
Vacation
Friends on
Friends.
Hulu. I'll check
No.
I
it
feel
out.
like
Not
everything
that
you
good.
watch these days, you on a certain plane. that
John
the rest of
John
us ain't.
Cena. John Cena's in it. That's all you got to say.
Oh my
Well,
Oh,
hold
no.
on, because
Oh,
John
no.
Cena was in
Never
what you
mind.
call it?
Wait,
It was
wait,
good.
wait.
Never mind. I'm not
Not
watching
good.
that.
Add Suicide
All right.
Squad.
Look, closed mouths don't get fed, boys.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let me ask y'all this. Casey tried to tell me that I watched this one show with her the other day, and I was like, that definitely wasn't me. We put it on for 10 minutes, and I could tell, no, this ain't me. So she had me fucked up, which is fine. Shit, it's whatever. I mix up what I did with other. Anyways.
So
You
what
know,
was it?
But it was a 365. Have y'all seen that? And I ask you because there's a part
No.
2, and apparently it's like y'all remember when what was that movie with the dude that would tie the girl up and have her doing all sorts of things? There was a whole book and all that shit about it. Oh,
That 50 Shades, no, not 50 Shades of Grey, right?
50 Shades. Yes, no, 50 Shades.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
50
Okay.
Shades. It is apparently along these lines.
Hmm.
Oh,
Y'all
you know
ain't-
what?
yeah.
Some other chick told me about that.
Pass.
too.
What is that on?
It's
What,
like
what
spit on your
Netflix.
grave or what?
Netflix? It's called It's a movie?
Yes, 365 is the first one, and apparently there's a part 2. And she was like, yo, we watched it. Mm-mm,
Really?
Not me at all. Hey, y'all, let me just, did y'all ever tap into the
50
whatever
Shades?
No.
50 Shades?
No.
Y'all seen
No.
that shit?
No.
I saw the
tell you.
first one. I was out.
No.
I saw the first one. I was
Me either.
out.
Yeah.
I look. I didn't seen 10 minutes of 50 Shades. I didn't see and knew I didn't want it. I seen 10 minutes of 365 and knew I didn't want it. I seen 10 minutes of what's the other one with the wolf and the fucking vampire.
Twilight.
Yep, saw
Twilight.
man 5 minutes.
Uh,
back.
nope.
Wasn't about that shit.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
you can tell Brian saw the whole
Nope.
movie.
No, I did
Whoa.
not.
You
I
got-
avoided
he-
that like the plague.
He's got two wonderful women in the house. Well, he had two wonderful women in the house. How is Jalen, by the way? She good? Tell her I said what up. Tell
One
her
other
I'm
thing, I've gone back and I'm rewatching Sunny in Philadelphia all the season.
Oh, dude.
It's funny. Oh my god, it's funny. I had to go back.
You know, it's the longest,
I do revisit that
longest show running
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
That's
they,
not
got,
an
they
anim-
signed up for
that's
two
not
more.
I'm
seasons.
about to say, except the Simpsons.
No,
Yeah,
besides animation.
they
Right.
signed up
So-
for 2 more seasons too.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I haven't watched it in like the new stuff in like 2 seasons. The last time I turned it on, I think Mac was gay now or something like that.
Well, Max
And
been gay.
He's been gay
Yeah.
for a minute.
He's been gay for a
Right.
long time.
See, I didn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He hadn't come out, right? Like he was still doing weird shit. Remember when he fucked with the girl that had the part?
Yes.
You remember that? You remember that? The tranny?
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
her name? I forget her name. It was from the tranny or something like that. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like the last season that I've seen. So I
Still,
gotta go
man.
back.
Danny DeVito in that thing is freaking hilarious.
Yeah. I'm a big Caitlin Olsen fan. She
Yeah,
cracks
she's
me up.
awesome too.
Oh my god, she cracks
She's
me up.
awesome.
All right. Well, that's all I got, man. I mean, unless anybody else has anything else.
No, I'm good. I mean,
That's it.
I know Coach got a little excited yesterday about the potential of a third party.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you want to
I
touch on
like that too. I like that too. I'm
Do you want
with
to
that.
touch on that?
Oh,
There
yeah,
already
yeah.
is a third
Yeah.
party. I'm confused.
Touch
What
on
are
it.
the independents?
Well, there's more than 3. Really,
Yeah,
if you
but
wanna go there.
There's a
Independence, that's
lot.
not a party though. Independence isn't
Yeah.
a party. It's not a
Yeah,
Then
political
I'm
party.
confused. You know what?
Yeah.
Hey, one of these episodes, we need to break it all down. We need to just break it down.
Yeah,
I
there's a
don't
lot
think
of
politics, but we
different
just-
parties
let's
out
just-
there,
yeah,
but
just
You
like
got
Green
the,
Party.
the
You're
Green
just looking-
Party. You got
yeah,
the
yeah.
But legit part. Like I feel like this one, if they can get the
Has a
right
chance?
backing, has a chance to be a legit third party because there's Republicans who are
and Democrats for both.
disenfranchised with the
Yeah.
Republicans, Brian.
Right.
There's Democrats because the Republican
Right.
Party is leaning too far right. The Democratic Party is leaning too far left.
Yep.
So the centrist, that's what this third party is all about.
Yeah,
The
you're
people
finding
who
all the
are right in
moderates.
middle.
all the
They're
moderates.
called what, the Forward Party, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
the
Is that
forward
what they're
party.
calling it? Yeah.
forward
Yeah.
party. Andrew Yang is heading it up from the
Yeah.
Democratic side, and I forget the Republican. It's
Yeah.
a lady, but
I like
I don't
Andrew
know.
Yang.
Yeah, I like Andrew Yang
I like
too. He had some
a lot
good
of the stuff he
ideas.
says. Yeah, exactly.
ideas.
Yeah. I don't know about
We'll
that
see.
name. I don't know. The name seems little. They couldn't come up with something better.
Yeah,
I
like
get
the name.
it. I get it, but come on.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Whatever.
The Federalists? You want to go back? Go old
No.
school?
Well,
Federalists?
hey, anything but forward. That's just it's a direction, and I understand, but it just seems a little weird. The forward party, the sideways.
You want the
party,
pole
backward
party?
If this
you want?
party brings two people together, two sides or three sides together, and just
Mhm.
says let's just mesh our ideas like Voltron, then I'm for that.
Right.
'Cause I feel
Yeah.
like
Voltron party.
That's
The
what they need
Voltron
to do.
party.
Yeah, no.
I'm with that. Look, because
We
when you
need
think
to be
about it,
able
right?
to disagree and to come to a common place for
Right.
everybody.
The
Yeah.
majority
That's
of us are
perfectly
in the
beautiful.
middle, right? Like there's some
Yeah.
stuff that
Yeah.
Republicans do we
like a
like. There's some
fucking
stuff
Venn
that
diagram.
Democrats do that we like.
Yeah.
Right.
But those parties specifically, they're both pulling towards the polar ends.
They've
of
gone
the
way
spectrum.
too far to the extremes.
Yep.
And
That's
it's,
the
it's
thing.
ridiculous.
And not only that, they're going to like the minority side of it, right?
Right,
If you
right.
really think about it, like it's
Right.
like you're appeasing to like 15 or 18% of your base,
Mhm.
really,
Mhm.
versus what most of your party, you know,
The values
that's
of the party. Correct.
that's the reason why
Andrew
people need
Yang for
independent.
president.
So
Well, but should we
Is it
talk
young?
here real quick? I'm sorry. I know we went on
Yeah.
a topic. What are the Democrats going to do for 2024? I'm curious as to know what your thoughts are on that.
mm,
Because
well,
they don't want Joe Biden running again, and they
Right.
sure as hell don't want Kamala Harris. So what are they going to do?
no.
Gavin, it sounds like Gavin's
Gavin's
quietly
making a run.
trying to make a push. Yeah.
And I
Right.
don't like
AOC.
Gavin Newsom either, but I
Me
heard
neither,
people- I
yeah.
heard people-
AOC.
Buttigieg is the guy. Everybody's saying
Buttigieg
low
might be
key.
the guy.
Buttigieg
Yep.
is the guy, but he
Well,
hasn't done anything.
But well, you'll find out right this
Right.
year
Yeah.
because
They're
he's
gonna go to
running
AOC.
he's running to be the governor of Texas.
Yeah.
So and we'll see if he knocks Abbott out. I mean, but Buttigieg, he's the only guy that will literally go toe to toe with anybody.
Yeah.
He'll go on Fox News and let them rail on something, and then
He-
turns
he
around
just
and
needs the
goes right
backing.
back at him.
He needs the
Yeah.
backing.
So,
I'm telling you, nah,
but-
it's gonna be AOC that does it. She's
but
gonna be the
2024, man, it's both
Oh,
parties.
the guy.
Both parties really are like
Exactly.
you got a lot of people who are like, no, I don't want Trump running again.
Exactly.
Don't want him to be the nomination.
A lot of people don't want, him or Biden. Yeah.
Right.
But
So,
who knows? He might not even decide to come back, but
he may not have a choice.
Trump's going to make a run, boys.
You think so?
And I think if push comes to shove, he's going to win the Republican nomination because he controls so much of that party. Everybody's afraid of him.
Some people are starting to really push back. So
It's, you
we'll
know what it's
see.
going to take?
They
It's going
were.
to take. It's going to
They
take
were,
the
then they
majority, the
flip-flopped.
minority whip. What's his name? The dude that talks so
McCarthy?
slow. No, with the
Oh,
old dude.
McConnell. Mitch
McConnell. It's
McConnell.
going to take McConnell. Whoever McConnell gives his nod to, that's who's going to get the Republican nomination.
God, I hate that.
And I can't
Fucking
stand
Mitch
McConnell.
McConnell has to go too.
I can't stand
Jesus.
Mitch McConnell. It was
Term
like Boehner. Remember
limits.
Boehner before that? Boehner. Like,
Term
I thought I
limits.
hated Boehner before that because he would always just go after Obama, not for anything other than that he's Obama, right? That's what Boehner would
Yeah.
do. I
Right.
think McConnell's worse.
Well,
Yeah. he's
I think
fucked up.
there needs to be term limits on
I agree.
everything,
I agree.
including Supreme
Wholeheartedly.
Court justices,
I agree.
Yeah.
including, you've spent this much time in the House of Representatives. It's time to move on. You either run for the Senate or you bail.
I agree.
Right.
And same thing. We'll give you 2 terms in the House and 2 terms in the Senate. Then you got to find something else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a
Go get
consultant.
another fucking job.
Go be a consultant, make a ton of money at the end.
So,
All right, let's get out of here.
anyways,
All right,
yeah.
you guys.
All right.
Hey,
So
appreciate
episode-
everybody for tapping in, right? 100
episode
coming
99.
in a couple
Wayne,
weeks.
Wayne
Yeah.
Gretzky. JJ Watt
Yeah.
episode. This is the Wayne Gretzky, JJ Watt episode.